exists to cure me.
Leb novel. Lazy cancer, Maya C. Low. Web novel. Didn't you say you were suffering from rectal problems last time? You even insisted that I called you Poopy Pig. Eb novel. Ahem. How many times have I told you already? Please be quiet. I don't want you screaming in my abode. Why doesn't she ever remember? Web novel. And who are you, little one? Turn HMMA. My name is Song Shuhan. Greetings, senior. Web novel. Eve paid you a visit today so that I could ask if you would be so kind as to grant me a skeletal dragon's withered vine. Please don't throw me down there too. I am not 9 lanterns, so I won't be able to climb back up. I have no problem. First recuperate from this dreaded, terminal cancer. How about I give it to you the next time you come? Web novel. If you don't mind me asking. When should I come again? How about in 300 years? I need my fill of sleep this time. I must triumph over this abominable illness this time. I must vanquish this lazy cancer. ZZZT Senior. Is there any way you could give it to me now? I have a friend that. Blair, you just jolted, little one. LOL. Web novel. NNO. I was just. Finally. Now I can sleep well. I must sleep 300 years this time. Ha! Why haven't I hit the bottom yet? Am I going to fall right off the heavenly island? Swish. Nish thud. LOL. Webnavi. Nuwitty al webnoil. So you were thrown out as well. Lady 9 lanterns. But don't fret. That fat pig will let us out once he's slept enough. This happens every time. Shock. Every time? How many times have you offended Senior Lightning Pig? But he just said that he's going to sleep for 300 years to get rid of his lazy cancer. 300 years? What kind of joke is this? LOL. Webno. If that was actually what he was going to do, he should have let me out first. Humph. Once I ascend to becoming a 7th stage venerable, he'll make sure he sleeps all year, every year. He won't ever have to wake up again. Eve Wernov. Can't we just climb out of this hole? It's no lees. That fat pig has full control of the walls in this pit. He even went so far as to forbidding flight in here unless you're a 7th stage venerable. You wouldn't be able to fly even if you had 10 pairs of wings. Bomble. So we actually have to wait 300 years for him to wake up? Crack him. PIA lel. Web novel. It was I. Don't worry. I have a way to deal with this predicament. Lady 9 lanterns. Don't. What are you covering your eyes for? I am wearing clothes underneath. NEBN. I combined Buddhist talismans specialized in negating magical restraints. I combined Buddhist talismans specialized in negating magical restraints to create this drill. Swoosh. Web novel. Even if they were placed by that fat pig, I can break them in no time with this. Rumble, 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 rumble. Rumble, 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 rumble. Half an hour later. We must be making tons of noise with all this drilling. Won't he know what we're doing down here? Of course. He's far from deaf, after all. So either he lets us out or he lets us drill through his wall. Basic Buddhist fist technique. U novel. Flaming saber. Buzz buzz swoosh. UZZ. Radio calisthenics. Buzz buzz Z. Eve practiced every single one of my techniques, and I am already at the limit of my cultivation. Not to mention Eve done radio calisthenics a countless number of times already. What else do I have left to do? Will Lady 9 lanterns really be able to do this? Bolenlu / web novel story. Eve. Boom. Neb novel. Look, I broke through the restraint. I told you it would only take a few minutes. Read, it was almost 1,000 minutes. Now that the restraints are gone, these normal walls don't stand a chance. If that fat pig refuses to let us out, well, simply burrow out from underneath his palace. UZI. Be careful. You don't want to drill into the Black Sea. Rest easy, we're currently going up. It would be amazing if we could appear right underneath him and give him a taste of this drill. Just how strong are you? Web novel B Terra Resetter IVE nearly broken through 2 6th stage True Monarch. You could say that I am a little special, though. Normal spiritual emperors and true monarchs don't compare to me. So as a 5th stage Golden Core spiritual emperor giving a 7th stage spiritual venerables but a taste of your drill. What would Senior Lightning Pig do to you? Phi. Don't worry. At worst, he would just lock me up for a couple of years. Nothing would really happen. And what about me? Web novel Ver du Taver. Up with me. You come to learn that it goes by in the blink of an eye once you start meditating. Web novel She's seeking her own demise. Should I use Broken Tyrant to dig another passage? I feel like things will end badly if I keep following her. Ha! Did I drill into a secret room? Swoosh swoosh. If drilling up his but get sucked up for a couple of years, then drilling here means well be imprisoned for a couple hundred years. I never thought that I would accidentally dig into a tomb. Whoosh whoosh. For Lightning Pig to meticulously put a place like this underneath the palace. This must belong to someone quite dear to him. Storyzine, I think it'd be best if we left quickly. Shoot. The walls are closing back up. Swish creak creako web noil kripka story break. Creak creak lo I novelani at her. That fat pig must have done it. These magical restraints are more than 10 times stronger than his previous ones. Whatever. We may as well take a look since we're trapped. Let's see what's in here. AMPH wait, don't act without seriously web novel oomph. Thinking about T-Swish. Creek Dragon? It's a shame that it didn't turn into dragon bone. It won't be able to grow any withered vines. Low/web novel. Creer quietly. Stare. Extends. Me for? A reanimated corpse? Swoosh, don't worry. Buddhist techniques work best against the undead. Excuse me, did someone call for me just now? Nebno, my name is Dragon Bone. Greetings, fellow Taoists. Are you certain no one called me just now? I did blurt out Dragon Bone back then. Is this skeletal flood dragon a spirit? Like some sort of ghost? Lol webnov. I am neither, my little Taoist friend. Though zombies and such do exist in this world, I am far from being one of those entities. I lowered my voice, but he still heard me. He doesn't even have ears. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Dragon Bone, the sentient flood dragon puppet. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am officially classified as a magical treasure completely different from a zombie. This humble person is 9 Lanterns. And I am Song Shuhong. After a round of explanations. The skeletal dragon's withered vine? I can give one to you, but I require your assistance in return. I need a bowlful of a certain substance. A bowlful? Nothing strange will happen, right? A bowl, don't worry. That fat pig is most certainly up there watching us, so nothing dangerous will happen. No need for that. You just need to fill up to what you would define as a bowlful. This bowl is basically as big as a basin. A bowlful. Does it have to be completely full? Novel. You see characters in movies slitting their wrists like it's no big deal all the time, but it's actually really hard to do. Ficionas Faritos. Lady 9 Lanterns, can you help me make the cut? Okay. Names. I know it isn't your hand being cut, but don't you feel at least a little bad? Drip drop. ORP. A bowlful. Perfect. That's a basite. P swoosh. Nush whoosh. Did it fail? Nothing's happening. It didn't fail. IT just didn't succeed. What a wisius. Oh, web novel. Well, just have to add more. I'll help you. Then should I add in more blood? No need. I will give these withered vines to you, Song Shuhung. Lol web novel, I finally got some. Wait for me, 16. Clap, the transaction is complete. I will have you leave now. The tomb is enveloped in dense dragon corpse aura, which will be very harmful to you if you stay for too long. Wusheb novel ties Mori, thank you, senior. Sigh. Kiyomi helpless, I am finally done. Senior White is so cute in every picture. I should send them all to Senior Song. Pictoras Stories MNE. Sending document /x Senior White's cute expression set.rar.mb/.gb.kb/s. Now sending cancel LO web novel. Cryon, I even sorted them by expression into nice little packages. I am a genius. Senior WHI, sad, Senior WH Senior White, SHYD Menier Wit Misdained. What are you doing? Chu family, daughter of the head's first wife Chu Chunging. Hey, Sister Chu. I am chatting with one of my seniors. Le web novel stories MHO, how's the baby? Is it still kicking? How many times did it kick you yesterday? Jeb novel. I haven't started counting yet, but I'll do it every day once I've reached weeks. That doesn't matter. If I was pregnant, I would do it every single day. And I would remember my counts, too. I'd keep a note of every time they kicked in a journal. Then, I'd wait until my child grew up so that I could finally get even with them. Earnest face. Oh, also. How are things going with that cultivation? They insist on the item, and they expect us to obediently offer up our sword technique to them. The family head said that if they want it so badly, then we'll make sure they're on the receiving end of it. We'll fight them on the grievance settling platform. On the grievance settling platform, life and death are but trivial concerns that demand no responsibility. LOLWE tobble, after a duel, all gratitude and resentment disappears. The grievance settling platform? I'll go. I want to go. Let me fight. You can watch me wipe out their entire off the face of the PLA. That doesn't even compare to the immortal farming. I'll take care of all of them. It'll be no problem even if they bring out their fourth stage elder, thanks to the magical treasure my father gave me. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but duels on the grievance settling platform don't allow any kind of external help. Oh, web novel fictional Shrobith nod. It's fine. I have a treasure that can transform me into any one of your family's disciples. I can take their place on stage that way. The stage mediators can't know everything. I can guarantee that they won't be able to see through my disguise. Smart. But the problem is that I lent it to Senior Song, and he still has it. Web novel, my memories are sealed once I leave the island, so if I end up carelessly throwing away these withered vines because I FT what they were, I'll cry myself to death. I need to label them. Skeletal Dragon's Withered Wines. My memories will be sealed after I leave the island, but you don't have to erase a couple words Eve written down, right? Don't fret. It has nothing to do with the heavenly island, so it won't be erased. That's great. I am forever grateful. Le web novel fictional story or hus ha ha ha. You sure will be. I like the way you said it. I thought this step would be hard to check off, but I granted his wish fairly smoothly. I am glad we didn't run into any real trouble. Well, now, I am finally at the last step on my list. I am a bit excited. I wonder what my last wish was. Finally, I want a Beck, want a happy wife, and have this adorable children with him, want a boy, ci lol webnoven. Ah! Why is this my final wish? Bang bang bang. Web novel then, I want to grow old with him, watching our son grow and get married. I also want to see our daughter grow up with long hair and cute bangs. Phil have her wear pretty clothes and cute little shoes. Finally, I want to watch our daughter grow up with our son until the day we see her married off. When that day's, I'll lay in a quilt with my husband and cry endlessly. Why do I want to cry endlessly? And why do I have to cry in a quilt? What kind of wish is this? Why would my younger self contrive such a long wish? Why? Why is this happening? Gang bang bang gang. Fear boom. HHUI, are you alright? Do I really have to marry him? Do I really have to give birth to 2 children? How can I destroy this wish? Lol wer trast. Pat 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 fictional series husha? What? What happened? Eb novel, what's going on? Finally. Can you believe the day would come when our Shuhong would take a wife? Oh, honey. Why are you crying again? It's our son's big day. Don't let their teasing get to you. Novel. Ha? A wife? Is there something wrong with my ears? Why am I suddenly getting married? Lof web novel F HUD. Wait. I need to remember what happened. Okay, I vaguely remember going on vacation to the East China Sea. And after that. Oh, web novel FNUA, we got the mysterious island. And then. F Hob. Arf. I can't remember anything that happened after that. Fine. Whether or not I remember what happened on the mysterious island is the least of my worries right now. Just. What the hell is going on? Eve never even gone on a date before. How did I skip that whole process and end up headfirst into marriage? Wed novel. Did my life just skip ahead without me? Did someone press the fast forward button? F Hob. When Shuhong returned from that vacation, he went on with his friends 4 years ago, and their plane got into that accident. He's been in this constant daze ever since he returned. I watched all the kids in our neighborhood get married one by one. I watched them start their own families. And when I thought about how our poor Shuhong might never find a wife after what happened to him, I was so heartbroken that I couldn't even sleep some nights. Low web novel Victoral Stories Muse. What? 4 years? So something happened when my memories were sealed after I left the mysterious island. And it somehow made me an idiot for 4 whole years? That's. I never thought that our dumb kid would start dating 4 years ago. And she didn't even mind that he turned so stupid. I can't believe she agreed to marry him. Web novel I am truly happy. It would be even better if he finally woke up. Yuwa. The girl I dated 4 years ago? She agreed to marry me? Who is it? Soft Feather? No way. Ernavel, she's only ever seen me as a nice senior from the 9 provinces #1 group. There aren't any romantic feelings between us. What about 16? The chances of that happening are pretty slim. Nebnovel, how could the Spirit River SL clan let her marry an idiot? Lady Onion? Shed love nothing more than to bite my head off. Marriage is out of the case tion. D web novel Tianal Stories Hus. Wait. I lost 4 years of my memories, so where is Senior White? Maybe he couldn't do anything about my memory loss and had no choice but to leave. Is that what happened? F her. Let's go, Shuhong. Today's your big day. Don't go policing a scene on us. I webnova church wedding? Why do I have a really bad feeling about this, BNOV-fictional? DADADADUM la webnovi fictional storysai. She has an amazing figure. Abnovel stories mused to do with a body like that, you could call her a beauty ong. As her face wasn't too bad. Da novel dumb she's my bride. Abnovel how stories her I turned brain dead for 4 years, but this girl still wanted to marry me. Who is she? What sill? To octogesi like Q sacrificial lame gore Larry cake ovo just being married of gore all the wrong reasons? Prancing in a spacious field L web novel F hum. I wish you two a lifetime of love and happiness. Let's F the formalities. You may exchange rings now. Are we seriously skipping the wedding vows? He isn't even going to ask us if we'll take each other for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do us part? Novel stories Huss. Exchange the rings. So we're skipping all of it? Isn't he going to at least ask her if she'll take me as her lawfully wedded husband? What about whether or not I'll take her as my lawfully wedded wife? Trembly. Shit. You may kiss the bride now. Let's see. Who exactly is she? She feels sort of familiar, but why don't I have any recollection of this girl? Web novel. Wait a second. Does this have anything to do with the memories I lost from the mysterious island? Or is this girl someone I met during the 4-year days that followed? OVEL Sidrezer. Hold on. Something isn't right about this. Where's the bride's hair? SHNG. Let's give our blessings to the newlyweds. Ebb novel clap. Clap clap hey, hey. Nobody finds it weird that the bride is bald? Clap 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 Jeb novel. Wait. I remember. She's that Buddhist nun. 9 Lanterns. The one from Lady Onion's Memories? Neb novel ONAL stories. Hua, what kind of sick joke is this? Didn't I only see her once in a dream? Fictional Stobies hush, she might have done things to me while I was in Lady Onion's shoes, but that was only a dream, right? Why is she suddenly marrying me? Who wrote this script? Cut this part out. Rip it to shreds. Slap slap screenwonder slap neb novel. Wait. Off to the bridal chamber you go. Whoa, is it really okay to head in right after coming back from a church of all places? Web novel, shouldn't the bride and groom at least give a toast first? But instead. NNOW? We're doing this now? Oval. Is our wedding night coming early? Will we be censored? They've been cracking down on stuff like this lately. Shu Hong. Yeah, I am right here. Now that we're finally in the bridal chamber, let's have a child. Aren't we moving a little fast, here? Having a child is a life-altering decision. Lof Webnov. Shouldn't you at least give me some time to figure out what happened over the last 4 years? I have a lifetime to explain it to you. We don't need to talk right now. LAJ Web Novel. LOL Webno. Ha! In the blink of an eye. 10 months passed. Wah! All I did was blink. How did I wind up in a delivery room? Lol WEBNC. No way. How come all I remember is us holding hands? How did she get pregnant? And now we have a son? It's a boy. It looks like we have a grandson now. WEBNOVL, that's right. Look at his nose, just like Shohong's. His face is so round and cute. And once again, in the blink of an eye. Another 2 years passed. What's going on? How did my son get so big literally in the blink of an eye? I want to have a cute daughter this time around. Touch. Ha? Again? Web novel in the blink of an eye, Mattis Madej. I knew it. The in. Blink CF and I, Anoti. Per N months passed. In MALK we had another child. Oh, a girl. Now we have a granddaughter, too. Hello, my sweet, little granddaughter. I can tell she'll be a lovely child. Not nearly as naughty as our grandson. Getting pregnant from holding hands and time skipping ahead in the blink of an eye? Is that how it is? Web novel. We're not done? There's a serious problem with whatever world I am stuck in. Webby. And a him. Daddy, Daddy. Are you sad? Then meow will give you a smile. If I give you a smile, you'll be happy, right? This is a smile from my very own daughter. Even though time in this world flies by me in the strangest ways, I suddenly have the motivation to keep living in it. Ha left web novel, huh? I didn't blink, so why did everything go dark? Why is it all black? I didn't ever blink. He's a powerful newbie in the world of cultivation. Lu web novel. He faces his enemies with a stare as icy as the frigid winter. But with his children, he's as warm as a summer's day. Lul web novel stop. If that's the case, where's my Hilda? Lu web novel. Never mind. Just get me out of this already. Stop. I didn't even blink this time. Web novel and stories HUD. Web no acciona. And just like that, even our grandson is getting married now. It felt like it was just yesterday when we were watching our little Shuhong walk the aisle. Web nov. Damn it. I wanted to enjoy my time with my sweet little daughter. How is it that my son is getting married all of a sudden? Time is moving way too fast. Give me back my adorable delighter. B web novel FMUB. Time truly waits for no one. To think our grandson is already expecting a child. We'll be holding our great-grandchild in no time. Wait a second. Isn't he getting married? How is he having a child already? Shotgun wadingy clap clap, I am going to beat this boy to death after the ceremony. Clap clap, oh web novel F her. He. F9 Lanterns is really pretty with long hair. Ha? What's going on now? PEFT. Fuck. Is that my delighter? My sweet L web novel F Hua. Little meow? Oh Wernavel F Hus. Oh hell no. You're telling me I have to give away my delighter already? And I don't want to. Not my little Mayak EBNO fictional L hub. Hey, Dad. Fuck you. You're the one that took my adorable daughter from me. Low web novel F Hus. I can't stop the tears from coming out. L1 of L stories Hus, but why am I hiding under a quilt while I silently weep with 9 lanterns? F muse. Why am I so heartbroken by these tiny snippets of my life? It feels like I actually did live with my children for over 20 years. Ha? Actional. What's going on? Lovell Aries her. Was all of that a dream? It was so strange and lifelike. Was it caused by the string of karma that entangles Lady Onion? / abnovel floral stories. And where did 9 lanterns go? Did she leave while I dozed off? Web nov. Russell. Web novel F nub whoosh. All phenomena are like dreams. Like bubbles, like shadows. Like dew and like lightning. Do ma. Moshana. Whoosh whoosh F hub. What exactly was this short set of experiences? Was it real? Was it fake? Neb novel Tyanal stories HUD. Perhaps one could call it an illusory reality. Your wishes from the past have been fueled. Do you understand what that means? Low/web novel my wishes have been fulfilled, yet there are people. Matters. Things that I still do not understand. My wishes have been fulfilled, yet there are people. Matters. Things that I still do not understand. I feel even more muddled and confused. However. Stir. Wushel Wernavel stories Hus. I only need to understand what I have learned from this experience. Nike Lanteras, you may have cultivated sufficiently. You may transform your golden core to a spirit cake ime never you please. Undergo the heavenly tribulation, and you shall ascend to the level of 6th stage true monarch. Swoosh F womb. I finally found you, Lady Nine Lanterns. Slam. Ha. Soom. Fictional STO Lady Nine Lanterns is wearing a white dress? Strangely enough, I feel like I haven't actually woken up from that dream. Don't I look good? You do. You look like a completely different person in that dress. It's so dazzling it's almost blinding. Ha ha. I like the way you described it. Dazzling and blinding are nice descriptors. I actually wanted you to stay longer on the island so that I could be a proper host to you during your stay here. Unfortunately, I am in the process of a breakthrough, so it wouldn't be ideal to have a guest around. Left web novel IT is fine. I already can't thank you enough for all the help you've given me. I should get out of here fast. What if she does make me stay as her guest? But before I send you on your way, I have another gift for you. Take out Lady Onion from your pocket. Takes out. 300 years ago, she stole the Buddhist roaring lion's technique from me. Level whoosh, I see that you've nearly broken through your mouth aperture. In fact, you're only a step away. The technique can assist you in the matter. La web novel. And Lady Onion. While I am teaching Song Shuhan, I can give you a word or two of advice as well. Another Buddhist technique. Is it just me, or do I have too many of them now? But I don't mind if it's for the sake of opening my mouth aperture. If worst comes to worst, they'll balance it out by learning some scholarly and Taoist techniques after I ascend to the second stage realm. Meanwhile, in a remote island in the East China Sea. The island is only so big, Lady Choo Choo. Where will you run to now? Lol Hernavel. You may as well surrender. And you don't need to worry, we know how to treat women. We'll let you walk away once we're done, promise. Lol we Huso. Enough with the nonsense, bull too. Let's split up and surround her. We can't afford to let her escape. Whoosh novel whoosh, we can't have her running back to the Chu family and appearing on the grievance settling platform. Whoosh. Swoosh. Ape 4, stop her. Swish shish shish. SNID. Fwoosh. Web novel. Splash. The little girl dived into the water and out of our hands. We were so close to having a good time with her, too. What a shame. Lol web no beep, EL. Come in, Fox 10. Lou web novel. Preparations are complete. Well, force the girl into a corner and create a chance for you. Remember, you only have one chance to steal the sword technique from her. Eb Nov. No worries. Leave it to me. The Illusory Sword School's members thought they successfully buried all their secrets. But now they want us to murder Choo Choo, the Chu family's young prodigy. You steal from some, and you kill for others. Completing the mission is a must, but we have to get our hands on that sword technique too. La/web novel. G/web novel. Roar. Not bad. Eve only ruined it through you a handful of times, but you've already grasped the basics of the roaring lion's technique. If it so happens that you awaken an innate ability while opening your mouth aperture, it will synergize well with your roar. Now for your turn, Lady Onion. He novel. Inhale. Meow. Were you trying to act cute? I am teaching you the roaring lion's technique. Stay focused, or I'll have no qualms plucking your newly grown sprout. Tremble, I'll give you one last chance. Put your heart into it and roar. Liwea, my newly grown sprout. WUUUU. Earnestly prepares inhale. Web novel meow 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 tor. Ahem. Try not to be so angry, Lady Nine Lanterns. I am sure Lady Onion isn't doing it on purpose. Do you think she'll get the hang of it once she's back in human form? R. La/web novel FAT. You teach her next time. I couldn't be bothered anymore. You're such a good person, Song Shuhan Lel web novel. Eve already taught you the basics of this technique. Once you leave the island, you must train diligently to maximize the effect it has on your mouth aperture. Come with me. It'll take you to leave the island. I can finally leave this place. Somewhere in the East China Sea for shovel. Fwoosh. Lol web novel. Let's try again. I feel like if I really want to find this mysterious island, then I should be able to. Shoe, hang, locating formation, fly. Swish. Creek 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 fish. So Shuhan should be somewhere in the southwest. Let's enter. Al web novel. Fish. Let's enter. Laugh web novel swish. You know. Eve been holding 9 lanterns hand for a long time. She won't get pregnant, right? Left web novel. Ami thinking of? This light is blinding. Souther Hlavically gave Coetlian. Heavenly. Gate? The southern heavenly gate from the tales of the heavenly city? Nebnov this is. The legendary heavenly city? The supreme metropolis that governs the world? Correct, but it's not the same heavenly city from the legends. Hernavel, you should be used to the light by now. Take a closer look at the gate. The gate split in two and was put back together? Heavenly Gale, what happened here? According to my senior, the heavenly city blew up. Blew up? So even the heavenly city can blow up? There are many theories as to why. The first one is that the heavenly emperor, the one who built the heavenly city, was researching a Taoist technique when there was a fatal error. The mistake created an explosion that blew even the heavenly emperor to smithereens. Boom! Blowing up the entirety of the heavenly city. What a terrifying technique. Why didn't the heavenly emperor find a secure place to perform this research? That's like trying to make an atomic bomb in your backyard. Was he trying to die? Left WEBN. They were surrounded by forces comprised of enemies from the Her-World realm, the Beast realm, the Ghost realm, and other terrifying forces. The city exploded during the battle. Swoosh SWH, that theory actually sounds reasonable. Fighting against the onslaught of monsters, demons, ghosts, spirits, and beasts, the forces of the heavenly city fought to the bitter end. Eventually, they perished. What an epic scene! Laugh web novel. The third theory is that someone known as the new wielder of the heavens was scheming against the city. They blew it up in a single night and subsequently vanished into thin air. Which theory do you think most likely happened? I am not even sure what the heavenly city is, so I don't think I can really give you an answer. Aside from those theories, I am more interested in this new wielder of the heavens you mentioned. If they say they're the new one, is there an old one? Konank. The heavens represents the truth, origin, laws, principles, boundaries, nature, and so on and so forth of this world. It is eternal and unchanging, however its wielder has changed numerous times over the course of history. Lat Mernavella cultivator's two ultimate goals are immortality and to bear the weight of the heavens will. In doing so, you would be eternal. You would become the heavens will itself. But if they're eternal, how come you say there've been so many different wielders of the heavens will? I am honestly not sure either. I am just telling you what I learned from one of my great seniors. So why did this new wielder want to destroy the heavenly city? Good question, young one. That's how you ask engaging questions. Bana Vain Laugh web novel now, AS2 why they would want to destroy the city. Nothing has a greater influence over cultivators than the heavenly city, meaning if you wanted to strike a blow against them, this is the first place you'd want to fall. In other words, you're saying the new wielder of the heavens isn't a cultivator? Lol heb novel. Swish swish with each step on these golden lotuses, they wilt as others bloom. Appears le neb novel vanishes. I can imagine a handsome scholar walking in the air, lightly stepping on these golden lotuses. How free would you feel? La neb novel. Where are we going? Will I have to seal my memories soon? The place we're heading to now is the real heaven. Web novel. The real heaven? I was prepared to reveal it to you and everything, but you had to go ahead and guess it right off the bat. You've ruined my mood. Sorry about that. This was something that happened long ago. The previous wielder of the heavens will happen to be on good terms with cultivators, but he was replaced essentially overnight. In his stead came the new wielder of the heavens will. We still know nothing about the new wielder's origins to this day. How did this conversation suddenly get so serious? You look promising. You deserve a raise. I feel like I am hearing about a white-collar employee forcing themselves to do overtime so they can get in the boss good books. The kind of thing you'd see someone do to please their boss in the hopes of a promotion or a raise. Thank you. But while they're working towards this bright future, their boss is suddenly replaced with someone who has it out for them. New old Tenevel. I am just a newbie first-stage cultivator. Why am I learning about all these terrifying secrets? This is heaven. The great senior is in the innermost area of the imperial palace. Lol. Swoosh ebnovel. Heaven. The heavenly city. Are you trying to rebuild the heavenly city? Nebnovel, that's precisely what we're doing. Ebnov, do cultivators that leave this place willingly choose to seal their memories of this place so the new wielder won't learn about it? The restoration of the heavenly city is a matter that involves the future of all cultivators. If you would like to learn more, I suggest you ask the great senior. I feel like I just passed through an invisible barrier and into another realm. Ebnovel. This is an illusory reality. I am almost certain that's what this is. Senior White's illusory reality feels the same. That's correct. So you've come in contact with a venerable realm cultivator before. This illusory reality was once one of the heavenly city's biggest secrets. Oh, man. I shouldn't say or ask any more than I need to. I am leaving this place the second I seal my memories. Push, something bad is guaranteed to happen if I get too curious. Neb novel. It's so cold. Laugh web novel. Fwoosh. Does the great senior specialize in ice techniques? How else would the bronze palace feel as cold as a freezer to me? I am using the power of my chi and blood, yet I am still chilled to the bone. Shiver shiver, it's pretty warm today. The whole place was covered in ice shards the last couple of times I was here. Let's keep going. The cold mist in the palace carries so much spiritual energy. It only lets me see about 3 meters ahead. I can't lose track of Lady Nine Lanterns, or I'll freeze to death. Fwoosh fwoosh. We're here. Laugh hebnom already? Whou lef hesnov whoosh. Achoo achoo achoo. Lol web novel, my apologies, little friend. Laugh web novel. My domain is a bit chilly. Whoosh. I hope you can five me. E.B. Oval. Eb novel. Fnoosh fwoosh, greetings, great senior. I am really curious to see what this great senior looks like behind that mask. Don't stare at the great senior's mask. She has talked upon the secrets of immortality. If you stare at his face for too long at your current strength, it will affect something known as your cultivator's will. The immortality realm is the pinnacle of cultivation, after all. It's no surprise the terrifying effect the great senior's powers could have on me. My apologies, friend Shuhong. I regrettably cannot show you my true appearance. Is fellow Taoist Scarlet Heaven still well? You know Taoist priest Scarlet Heaven? The two of us could be considered friends, and we have been for generations. I see that you have inherited his special flaming saber technique. Is he still active in the mortal world? I believe he should be. Left web novel, at least Taoist priest Scarlet Heaven was there during all that trouble with Lady Onion and the loose cultivator Litian Su. Then I am at ease. Fellow Taoist Scarlet Heaven chose a completely different cultivation path from mine. Cultivators can take an endless variety of paths. There is no such thing as the correct way in this journey. I presume you have guessed that we are trying to rebuild the heavenly city, no? Don't say any more than you have to. Don't learn any more, either. Lol well then. Would you like to know why we are risking our lives to rebuild the heavenly city despite the threat of the new wielder of the heavens will? Lol webnovel don't get curious, Shuhan. You just have to seal your memories and get the hell off this island. That way, you can continue living in peace with Senior White, Dowdu, and Gloglo. Ha? Lady Nine Lanterns? Novel pinch new. I don't want to hear any more of this. Swoosh swoosh frantic nodding. Sometimes, the more you know, the more dangerous it gets. Curiosity killed the cat. I see you're nodding. I am very grateful that you're interested. Hey. Are you blind, great senior? Someone clearly forced me to do that. Then I will explain to you in full detail why we have decided to risk our lives to rebuild the heavenly city. Now she's just playing dumb. Is she trying to force this knowledge onto everyone? These memories will be sealed, anyway, so you may as well listen to her. If you give her some applause when it's all over, you'll receive something nice in return. Something that even Lady Nine Lanterns classifies as nice? If I can get my hands on something webnovel/webnovel mal stories ans. Tie amazing, then screw my dignity. Tap I already skipped through the dialogue in games, low. Webnovel. Let me ask VAITA election. Before I begin, little friend. Why is it that, regardless of what type of technique it is, we can only cultivate it up to the 9th stage, the Tribulation Transcender realm? Webnovel, why are we unable to reach the immortal realm? You're honestly asking the wrong person. I am only a 1st stage cultivator. Eve never even touched a 2nd stage technique before. I can't even begin to imagine what a 9th stage technique is like. Flips page, I used the wrong speech. This script should only be used on a 6th stage cultivator or higher. The mysterious, enigmatic great senior is reading from a script? /webnovel, do you seriously have TO go through all that trouble just TO give me a lecture? Regardless, do you have any guesses? Any sort of speculation as to why? If I am just making a guess. Could it be that for the final realm, you can't rely on a fixed sequence of moves? Maybe you have to develop something on your own. Am I on the right track? For example, let's say there was a renowned sword style with 8 forms or something, but only 7 of them are recorded and passed down. And the last form is something that the cultivator must come to understand without being taught. Lou/webnovel. Eve never experienced what a 9th stage technique is like, but I've gone through tons of movies and novels about cultivation. Don't be so blunt, great senior. It took a lot of effort for me to come up with that answer. If you're that straightforward about it, ITLL hurt my feelings. Thermome. Ahem. Actually, the reason why nothing comes after the Tribulation Transcender realm is that it is a cultivator's limit. After the 9th stage, you become the wielder of the heaven's will. Iwerchup, are you just blatantly flipping through your book now that you've admitted TO reading the wrong script? D. Webnovel. Now, the problem is, if this world already has one such wielder, and only one entity may bear the weight of the heavens, then that implies that the others have no choice but to stay at the Tribulation Transcender realm. Nebnovel. Though these 9th stage experts are already at the limit of cultivation, and they may live for millions of years, they have not yet achieved immortality. They can still die. You're only reading from a script. You're so excited even though you've probably read through it a bunch of times. That must be one hell of a book. Clap, I just need to do my best to play along. My pride can heal itself over a good night's sleep. Even Lady Nine Lanterns is listening so intently. Maybe. Fuck. She's asleep. The underachiever's master skill. All according. Webnovel, Lady Nine Lanterns used me as a decoy to catch the great senior's attention. She did all that just so she could quietly stand to the side and sleep? Thus, the ancient tribulation transcenders embark on an endless search in the stage preceding the wielder of the heaven's will. Also that they may advance one step further to immortality. Swish it is, however, a shame that in their path to immortality, the heaven's will that they developed only suited themselves. I myself had never Dean Adlet PVL my own path to immortality. In the end, I set my sights on the heavenly city. The heavenly emperor's path is not limited to themselves. It encompasses a wide variety of means. Swish lal webng. The heavenly emperor combined an illusory reality with countless natural treasures in order to establish his city. Afterward, many experts used their own illusory realities to complete the metropolis. Lulwern once the heavenly city's infrastructure was complete, it detached itself from the rest of the world and became an existence all of its own, one that was no longer under the influence of the heaven's will. Once out of reach of the heaven's will, the heavenly emperor could refine this path to immortality. Swish swish, powerful cultivators that pledged allegiance to him had the opportunity to touch on this profound immortality and received the prerequisites to finally ascend to the immortal realm. As the heavenly city was destroyed in a single night, many citizens were not present, scattered over other parts of the world. I so happened to be part of that group and was safe from the attack. Lo webnovel Nissaras Disri Ans. I see. So she's a previous citizen of the heavenly city and she came across part of its ruins. No wonder why she wants to do something as difficult as rebuilding it. ID webnovel. Is the speech finally over? Did you sleep well? I didn't. Webnovel Pew. Don't fall asleep during my speeches. That little girl never remembers. She's a good girl, but she refuses to learn her lesson. My speech is over, little one. Whoosh, I believe it is time to send you off the island. Web novel. These runes will allow you to seal your memories. Once you activate them, you will no longer be able to recall anything that happened after you entered the island. Sanav hidden within the spell is a contract to lift the seal. Whether or not you will be able to do so is ultimately up to where fate takes you. I don't need that. I don't need that fate. That's not fated. Hell move. Finally, here is a token of my gratitude for listening to me talk for so long. Show me the little finger snakeskin that you received. Swish swishy Warnon, I will personally craft a size reducing purse for you. Choo choo. Fawana law. Fawa, what the hell? The rabbit threw up? Cultivation mini theater. What's up with this rabbit? /web novel it is so much cuter than you, we novel hee hee. Anxiously waiting the eno of time. After all, the sight of you being downright despicable has already been engraved in our hearts. TSK Isonovel. I, Dowdu, am the cutest thing in the cultivation world. /ween. Dowdu's publicity resolution, big publicity less webnovelatories avenue. Fat it. Trying to sell my cuteness is way too exhausting. Just let me go back to playing my game. Why could you give up any faster? Swish, it's been quite some time since I refined a magical treasure at such a low level. I admit I am somewhat out of practice. Cly. Webnovel Chew, pinch the formation in the left ER, feed in a portion of QI and blood energy, then touch the items you desire shrunk. They will do just that and fit in your purse. Low webnovel, but why is it in the shape of a rabbit? US. Couldn't you have made it shaped like a crocodile or something instead? It's fine for guys to use purses, but cute rabbit-shaped ones are deshimits. Because I happen to like cute rabbits. A clue. Fwoosh BNO. Just as I thought. Long as I set my mind to it, Swish Nebnovel Tianalstan will be able to find the mysterious island. The coordinates to Song Shuhong's 10,000-mile flying escape technique are in the vicinity, but it's as if they're not part of this world. They seem to be within an illusion. Is it an illusory reality? So how am I supposed to arrive at this island and get to him? Right. The disposable flying sword entered without any difficulty. I'll use another one to create a path to Song Shuhong. Fictional story. I am in the middle of the ocean right now. Will I be able to find anything that can be made into a disposable flying sword? Perhaps a tree branch? Web novel stories. Maybe I should try crafting a sword using something else. Swish Lee web novel action IHUSI. My code name is Fox10. I belong to a mysterious organization that handles all of the work you would rather have done in the shadows. Assassination, kidnappings, and deception are what we deal in. I am only responsible for one of those departments, Tholg. D. Hebravelhan. I am a ladies' man. I trick them into bearing my children. I bring them to my side. I wrap them around my finger. That's my specialty. Swish. My target this time is the Chu family's prodigy, Chu Chu. Web novel P. My mission is to save her from the clutches of Whale 8 and Shark 9. I'll tease the ancient sword technique out of her when it's all over. Crossing the sea on a branch. Ebno Vive already prepared the most dashing way to make my addendums. Swish shall definitely fall in love with me. Webnon. What's that up ahead? Swish 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 a whale? And there's a person, a small monk, and a Pekingese on top. SWH La Web Novel. Lee Web Novel Swoosh. Beautiful. Please wait a moment, fellow Taoist. She wants me to stop? But I regretfully cannot stay at the moment. I would have otherwise loved to make you bear my child. I'll leave you the most handsome sight to remember me by. CRE. This branch came at the perfect time. It's even from a willow tree, my favorite type. Ebnovel tonal latoris hus. Swish. Web novel NA draws in. Fwusk low web novel F mud. Don't even think about getting info from me. I want squeak. I'd like to borrow this branch, fellow Taoist. Swoosh. La Wernovel fictional Syries HUD. Plop, you dragged me out of the sea for a tree branch? If you desire it, then you may have it, senior. It's just a common tree branch. You're too kind, senior. Just as I thought, you're quite willing to part with it. But you won't have a means of transportation now. How about I give you something in return? What kind of treasure will I get? Maybe it'll be something for transportation? D. Web novel F Hun whoosh whoosh. We screechel. What's happening? What's going on? Twish. Fwoosh whoa. Oval. Swish yen shish, shussle. How powerful do you have to be to conjure up a formation out of thin air? All right. Eve combined a speed formation, a mind control formation variant, a water barrier formation, and a spirit gathering formation. It should last for about a month. Fwoosh, when you stand on top of this swordfish, you'll be able to use the mind control formation to command it. I can control it? Nernavsi. Thanks to the water barrier formation, you won't have to worry about getting soaked by the ocean, and your swordfish won't die from the lack of water. The spirit gathering formation will provide energy to your swordfish to prevent it from tiring out. Casty's Neb novel. Finally, the last formation is the speed formation, which so happens to be my proudest work. It'll increase your speed tenfold, much cooler than this branch. You've gone through all this trouble just for me. Can I really control it with my mind? So I just think about moving forward? Well, I still have matters to take care of. Well, part here. Swishla / web novel. Tush Val. Choose H. Fruso Chuso Lef web novel. Ha, he wasn't kidding about how fast it is. Fwish 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 swish swish. A swordfish's top speed is already kilometers per hour. It's seriously fast when you multiply that by 10. But it looks like this speed boost. There aren't any brakes. There aren't any brakes. Shush shish EFTTO, add the brakes. Swish lel Westnovel. Next destination. The illusory reality. CHOSH. AWO? AH, sorry for bringing you here. In novel, don't worry, we'll be back soon. Swoosh. Swish, I've locked onto the 10,000-mile flying escape technique's coordinates. Let's go. Wisla Vernavel. Could we change how it looks? Fine. We can change its appearance, but I must warn you that I am unfamiliar with other animals. Humph. What about crocodiles? Do you know them? Lel web novel. Do you seriously believe that I have never seen a crocodile before? The entirety of the world. But you think that's what a crocodile looks like? Its parents wouldn't even be able to recognize it. You know. This rabbit is suddenly looking much cuter. H.A. Little white rabbit, ever so white. Its 2 ears raised high. Skin it, roast it, such a cutie pie. Shit. I sang the wrong lyrics. Fear Lof Webnov. GORMMH. On as you like it. Well then, I believe now is the time to send you off the island. Fwoshla Webnov, many thanks, senior. Rituus man's 10 eas and mile walk Eve had such an interesting time on this island. It's sort of a shame that it'll fet all of it soon. B-Core, evil Kriya Teresi, they're just Lin's real thing, BTC they die, they VAS if they were an illusion. I was planning to bring back one of those gorillas for Senior White. I am sure he'd be very happy to get one. Webhove, but there isn't any time now. Beep coordinates for the 10,000-mile flying escape technique? Lol Hebnobble, the heavenly island was isolated to hide it from the new wielder of the heavens, and it was shrouded by my illusory reality as well. Whoever it was. How did he lock onto this little one's coordinates? Cultivation Mini Theater. Thud Sketchbook. Who threw this trash at me? Don't you know that even the heavenly city separates its trash? Sketchbook. The great senior's doodles? What are these? I should pretend like I never saw this. Before we knew it, CCG has already reached chapters. Grand celebration. CCG, will we be holding some sort of celebration? How about we go eat? HH Laugh web novel. Since the lead artist took all the people working on CCG out for Hotpot, there wasn't anyone to draw the bustling celebratory scene. Burp. Everyone should use their imagination instead. Sigh. I would really like to see who this mysterious Taoist is, however now is not the time. Swish, I cannot let them enter the heavenly island. Since you are their target, I will send you to this mystery person. Lo. Web novel. Whoosh whoosh whoosh, goodbye, little one. I hope you become much stronger when we meet again. This pattern. Is it a space ability? Whoosh. Vion disappear. They only just managed to grasp a thication, but that was still too close for comfort. Low/web novel fictional Stonies Hun. This innate ability user has not reached mastery just yet. The coordinates for Song Shohong's 10,000-mile flying escape technique have disappeared. FLAR. Ha! They've reappeared here instead. He must have left the mysterious island. F. Hun. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the East China Sea, shush. This is the location we agreed on. Why hasn't Fox 10 arrived yet? Hello? Fox 10, you haven't made it to your destination yet? What's going on? What's this guy doing? BRR. BRRRR. BRRBRRI. I don't know. I am moving so fast that I can't see anything passing by. But it's really cold. Cold? You dumbass. It was hard, but we finally cornered the Chu family girl into a corner. It's time for you to make your appearance. Novel. BRRRRRRRR. Whale 8. Los Webnov, I am afraid. I can't exactly head back right now. Whiz. The Actlyle Doraro, I feel like someone's calling for me. Novel. A tenfold speed boost formation? This swordfish is definitely going faster than 10 times speed. Shusa, but the real problem is that there aren't any brakes. Shush. What are you riding a swordfish for? Can't you just get off? Web novel. The thing is, not only does this water barrier formation protect the swordfish from dying of dehydration, but it also has suction power. I can't jump off even if I wanted to. Stop talking nonsense. If you can't control that stupid swordfish, then just kill it. ONAL stories hud shit, you're right. I'll just kill it. F hus swish spurt do web novel ficciones eteris su. Stops the first normal swordfish mountio reach a speed of km/h deceased. Web novel F her. Usdums. Crap. Wolf 1. GUEN glug glug I am sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Lel web novel splash glug IFT. Glug that I can't. Glug swim. You bastard. You screwed up at the worst possible moment. TSSSS. F hus, did something happen to Fox 10? Whoosh whoosh, damn it. But we can't let that girl escape. Certain kill. 1 Etior swish 100 shark palms. Just gwosh lel winovel. What a powerful attack. Lolly Jebnobel runes counterattack. Clink. CLAKCUNK Klar Nelyevel Huff, I need to use this chance to run. To run. Ha ha ha. Where do you think you're running off to? Shush shoot. There was another one. He he he. Little girls with soft bodies like you. I just love squeezing you to a pulp. Web novel. Rack crack crack crack, am I? Am I going to die? Neb novel NB. Wasn't I on a plane with Tubo, Galmomel, and everyone else? Inal Mar Flar. I don't remember anything after that. Did we get into an accident? So where's the plane? And what about the other passengers? Web novel F news, why is there a freaking whale here? And why is it flying? Gone, what if the whale bumped into the airplane and that's what caused the accident? That's insane. We're not living inside a Miyazaki movie. The East China Sea? Memory loss? I almost FT that I am way up in the air free-falling right now. Save me. H. Roar roar roaring lions technique. Ha! When did I learn this? But it feels so good to do. The chi and blood in my body is overflowing. This is Huff. Mouth aperture opened. Nebnovel innate skill awaken illusory sound. Boom, mouth aperture innate skill, illusory sound. This skill propagates with sound waves, making those affected see illusions. Lol webnov roar door. What was that sound just now? It even induced an illusion. Bore. Fuck. A huge whale is falling from the sky. Lof webnoil swoosh. Look. There's a flying sword underneath the whale. Could it be a monster whale controlling a flying sword? Shish sims sims ilsoog. Boom. I must find my peace at the bottom of the sea. The surface is much too frightening. Glug glug. Glug 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 LA web novel. Splash Huff, I was lucky enough to survive today as well. Splash. Ha? A disposable flying sword oo? Did Senior White send over that whale? Shush swoosh, does that mean he should be here soon then? A first stage cultivator. We can't afford any other unexpected setbacks, so we'll just kill him. Splash splash, what? I fell into the ocean and actually ran into 3-second stage True Masters? S/. Oi, since when did True Masters become so common? Swish a talisman. A talisman. Painy. Shush. Web novel. A talisman. La/web novel. A talisman. Humph. Let go of that girl, or else I'll let you have a taste of them. Except, all of these talismans are the stupid evil warding kind. If he lets go of the girl in the black dress, she might be able to recover her strength with the help of the healing spell inside my ancient bronze ring. If you add me to the fray, we should be able to fight back. Spurt. Lel web novel. Crack crack crack. A web noi. Crushing delicate girls to death in my arms makes me ecstatic. Plo ba. You're asking to die. Splazin, hee hee. What's wrong, little guy? Why did you waste the perfect opportunity to use one of those talismans to kill me? Those talismans in your hand aren't the offensive kind? Swish. Whiz oh web novel. Damn it. Even broken tyrant couldn't overpower him. Could it be that today's the day I die? Whoosh retreats whoosh whoosh. Weak. You're such a weakling. Splash splash, let me send you to your death with a hug full of love. I don't want your hugs. If I am going to die from a hug, I'd rather it be from someone beautiful and not some burly dude. Ebb novel. My true power. These huge guns level. My huge guns are already burning to see some action. Ha! A calabash? On one vine there are 7 blah. Arg. Why did I start singing that? Have you felt true desperation yet? I suggest you enjoy what's left of your time in this beautiful world, because this might be the last time you ever get to appreciate it. Do pu. This is a bit boring. Swish 10,000 mile flying escape technique. 8 arms of the Buddha whoosh whoosh whoosh. I have reception here. Looks like my modifications worked. Messages 9 provinces number. 1 group medicine Dister ESU Plan 7. Are you still kicing trouble for the limitless demon? How many branches have you destroyed? Su clans. I got annoya of a branch leader. A couple of mice ACO Ron friend song shrine. Itemius kront, MITI makey spit. Did someone roll Neo TV preparing to destroy Montier branches me Bipoem Su clan 7. Medicine master, that's great. If you have the time, could you help me out by capturing a few dozen limitless demon disciples? Need you to bring back Sekono stage and 3rd stage specimens for me to experiment on. I am researching if there's a way to break the memory seal that Thrice Reckless and the others received from the mysterious island. P.S. This is Riverly Purple Mist. Su Clan 7 Webnode. Su Clan 7, stop joking around. A branch is already considered well off if it has as few as 10 second or 3rd stage disciples. Not to mention capturing them alive isn't easy. Medicine master, great master, damn. Bring me as many as you can, then. Also, to the rest of the fellow Taoists in this group, don't kill any hostile 2nd or 3rd stage cultivators if you run into them. Keep them alive and give them to me. Many thanks. Great master, profound principle, medicine master, understood. Monks practice mercy to begin with, so this will keep you from killing anyone. Great master, profound principle, venerable white, lol webnove, got it. Ill capture any that run into. Also, fellow Taoist 7, I have another lead for the limitless demon. The Spirit River Sioux clan and I should work together if we have the chance. Why didn't anything happen? Whoosh whoosh. You son of a bitch. You tricked me. Come at. Swoosh lol Hernavel. Whoosh confidently turns around whiz. Could this attack be those huge guns that this weakling was talking about? NEI. Oops. I didn't break in time. But how did it wind around to hit my side? Lined Noi, are you alright, fellow Taoist? Wow. You're finally here, Senior White. Praise. I just love the way you talked about your breaks. Low web novel. What's wrong with the way Shohong's talking? It's very odd. Is it because of his time at the mysterious island? You came just in time. If you came just a moment later, I probably would have been squeezed into literal mincemeat by this fatty over here. Do you see the power of my huge guns now? Are you afraid yet? HA hiding behind his seniors lol HEBNOVL who's afraid of you and your shitty huge guns? You couldn't beat me so you called over your senior. Lol WEEOH. A second stage cultivator I am quite lucky. Medicine Master just mentioned that he wanted to do research on the mysterious island's memory seal. He said he needed a few second stage or higher cultivators to experiment on. UWAAA. Damn it. I am the one and only Whale 8. There's no way in hell I am turning into your lab rat. Weaklings like you don't get to choose. Oh, right. There was also a girl in a black dress that suffered really bad injuries from him. She sunk into the ocean earlier. WEDN and the fatty has a friend, too. I hit him with my sword talisman and he sank as well. Do you think they're still alive? At the bottom of the ocean? Swoosh. Fwoosh, he can control the ocean with only his mind, How ridiculously powerful is he? Splash W. Splash lol. The whale brought up that girl. Splash. Lol nebnob is into this. Too cruel. You actually hurt her that badly? Laugh webnovel SAUEC unfiveable. Liwaya. Whiny again. Swooshy, they set their bones back in place, and their internal injuries have also been taken care of. For now, at least. The only thing we can do is wait for Medicine Master to tend to them. Swoosh. Many thanks, Senior White. What happened to Dowdu and Guaglio? They're fine, although they're under a little spell right now. It's similar to hypnosis. /L. They're conscious, but they can't move their bodies. They'll be fine after a couple more days. Just wait until I drag you back. Hemorrhoids or not, it'll beat you until your shit comes out. I almost FT. He's gotten pretty courageous, huh? He actually thought he could get away with running off? LA, web novel, I remember saying something. Humph. Oh, I remember now. This better not happen again, or else you'll make us even more worried. Do you understand? Spank MM. Spank yes. I won't be beaten until Eve got poop coming out. You seem like the type to spoil your kids. About that. Do you think I might? Had children with someone? Left web novel, I still have these memories from when I was on the mysterious island. I can just barely remember getting married. And having a son and daughter. It all felt so real. It didn't feel like an illusion at all. Web novel. Don't worry about that. You probably experienced an extremely lifelike illusion. When we meet up with Medicine Master, have him give you a full body checkup. He'll be able to give you an assessment. He's that amazing? He can tell if a man has had children with someone? Low. Web novel. Aha. We can solve this question using a different approach. You can't have a virgin that's made children, after all. I know he doesn't mean it that way, but why can't I help but feel like he's making fun of me? Lol web novel Shu Hong. She's finally awake. Less web novel. Ow. That hurts. Don't move around so recklessly, or else you'll reopen your wounds. While we're at it, why don't you consider writing a will or something while you still can? Just in case anything unexpected happens. Senior White has temporarily stabilized you, and another amazing senior who specializes in medicine is currently on his way. Your injuries are really bad, though. Kali Dao, hold on. Sigh. Fine. So in order to take this sword technique, the illusory sword school has to win that fight on the grievance settling platform? And that's why they're trying to get you with all these nasty ploys? Web novel, that's right. If I run into another accident, could you send my remains back to the Chu family? Oh, I just remembered something. You should rest for now. I wonder how Soft Feather is doing over at the Chew family. Whoosh whoosh. Lel web and lel web novel. Whoosh whoosh whoosh. Where am I? Web novel. People. Many. Confucius says, isn't it delightful for friends to come from far away? In AV these people, friends. Confucius says, it's all meat once you peel off the skin. These people many. I know eat meat long time. Lel web novel. Slap. No use Confucius randomly like that. If demon find out, our palms hit until red. PFT. And we are not cannibal. No crazy over meat. Move them. Silence. Did we travel through time? But the last thing I remember is sitting on a plane. Web novel. Where's Shuhong? Where did he go? All the other passengers are here. Why is he the only one missing? Stand straight. Shush just lol heb novel. Ahem. People at birth are naturally good. Their natures are similar, their habits make them different. If foolishly there is no teaching, nature goes bad. The right way to teach is to attach the utmost importance to thoroughness. Formerly, the mother of Mencius chose a neighborhood. Lone novel. Rumble. When her children would not learn, she broke shuttle from loom. Broke shuttle from loom, broke. Stop. Gung. Glare. Cultivation mini theater. You went from being a background character in chapter 40-something to becoming the leader. Can I ask you for any advice you can give to our readers? Knowledge changes fate. But I did that first. Slap 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 slap. Get out of here. Your punishment is to copy the 3-character classic 3 times. If you don't finish, you won't get any food. V. And who are you? We're students from Jiangnan College. Tubo, Gao Momo, Yii. From now on, I'll have you teach these primitives instead. You guys came at the perfect time. It's been a headache trying to teach Mandarin to these primitives. I managed to struggle through teaching them the 3-character classic, but now Eve run into even more problems with the Analects of Confucius. Lol web novel. But is it really alright to teach them the Analects of Confucius? We have lots of people here, so there's no need to worry. We'll do our best to teach them how to read, but we have 2 requests. And second, have you seen our friend, Song Shuhong? He was also traveling with Lise. First, we need a complete version of the text to use for instruction. Lay web novel HAS about centimeters tall, and he has a very bright smile. If you could help us find him. Song Shuhong? Stressed by a mountain of books? I am Palace Master 7 Lives Talisman, the man with the noble aspiration of teaching Mandarin to 10,000 people. Everyone has the right to education. Friend Shuhong has helped me many times in the past. He suggested the alphabet song to me, and now he's sent all of you to help teach as well. I am truly grateful. Tremble mountain of books. What? I'll prepare a place for you to stay and a feast for tonight. Also, you can rest easy about friend Shuhong. He may not be with you, but I can assure you that he's safe and sound. Laugh we this palace master guy or whatever he is called. Did he misunderstand something we said? Anyways, how are we going to teach the Analects of Confucius to these people? Is it a complex piece of literature? Piece of literature? It isn't, but the problem is, I don't understand it. I major in industrial design. Me too. Don't look at me. My major won't help in our situation either. I am from news and media. Le web novel, then we choose you, Pikachu. I mean, Juveyu. Right. Your department deals a lot with language. No. Don't want. Palace Master 7 Lives Talisman stressed by a mountain of books. Thank you for sending over those language teachers, friend Shuhong. Northern Riverose Cultivator. Friend Shuhong probably isn't online right now. I haven't seen him at all over the past couple of days. Immortal Master Copper Trigram. WEBN ovally as if weak trash like you would know where friend Shuhong is. Northern Riverose Cultivator. Northern Riverose Cultivator, you speak as if you do know. Immortal Master Copper Trigram. He's currently on a small island in the East China Sea. Fellow Daoist Medicine Master has entrusted me with the task of delivering some medicinal paste to him. Palace Master 7 Lives Talisman. Could I trouble you to give friend Shuhong my thanks? Also, you don't have to send teachers anymore, a scholar Drunken Star. Thank you. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber 7 Lives Talisman. You idiot. You tagged the wrong person. Let me help you. Scholar Drunken Turtle web novel Thrice Reckless Mad Saber. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber. It's Scholar Drunken Turtle, isn't it? A Scholar Drunken King? Scholar Drunken 8. Scholar Drunken Sun. Scholar Drunken Star. A Scholar Drunken Ghost. Northern Riverose Cultivator. Hold on a second. Let me. When the bright moon appears. Northern Riverose Cultivator. That's Scholar Drunken Sun's new name. Wrote his Taoist name and his new username on a sticky note that I keep on the side of my computer. He'll be able to remember his name even if we normally can't, since he has yet to reach the 8th stage Profound Sage. Northern Riverose Cultivator La web novel. When the bright moon appears. First off, thank you for writing my Taoist name and new username somewhere, fellow Taoist Northern River. But I am not Scholar Drunken Sun to begin with. I am Drunken Moon. Northern Riverose Cultivator. When the bright moon appears also. I haven't had the time to mail any language teachers, fellow Taoist 7 Lives Talisman. There's no reason to thank me. When the bright moon appears. And finally. Fellow Taoist Thrice Reckless, Drunken Turtle, Drunken King, Drunken 8, Drunken Ghost. You wrote all of these down as a joke, right? You weren't serious, right? Right? When the bright moon appears. He'll be visiting Central China for a bit in the next couple of days. He'll visit you at your immortal cave. When the bright moon appears. Lol Wesno. A small island in the East China Sea. Russell Tiverton. Ha! This is a strange, little box. There's a slip of paper in here. Lu WEBNC. A skeletal dragon's withered vine? The natural treasure that would help 16 recover? This is great. Ha! There's another slip of paper in this purse. Why did it grow when I took it out? Web novel. The little finger shake purse. Mold the rabbi's left ear and pour in your spiritual emergy. Oi and. Or true. You'll be able to shrink anything that the purse touches and store it inside. I hope you don't throw away a purse as cute as this. Freed Shoharo. That was close. I was already thinking about tossing it for a second there. Lol. But this is amazing. It'll be really convenient in the future. I was planning to log on to the 9 Provinces #1 group and ask Suclan's Senior 7 if he could get one of these withered vines for 16. But it looks like the only thing I can do is wait until I am somewhere with signal. Whale 8, have you guys captured the girl yet? Whale 8, answer me. Stop playing around. We're running out of time. If we can't catch her, well, silence her. Well, kill her. No matter what happens, we can't let her escape. Damn it, Whale 8. If you keep messing around and screw up this mission. Just you wait. Wait and see what it'll do to you. You can't blame me for treating you badly. What's up, Senior White? You came at a good time. This is quite an interesting device. It's tiny, but it can still transfer sound. Iphovel, it's a bit quiet, so I tweaked the volume a little. That's clearly a discrete communication device. Who would want it to be loud? Shark 9, answer me. Are you with Whale 8 right now? What's he doing right now? Don't come here. LAJ web novel, don't get all worked up, you two. There's still a small problem with your device. I haven't been able to send audio back yet. You probably don't know how to, right? You're just randomly taking things apart again. Web novel, hee hee. So they call you Whale 8. Sounds just like Whale 8. I see Taysate Aik Tavkai. Your annexation should have a wolf, bull, dog, ape, deer, and many more animals. 33 animal code names, right? Lol H novel, I took an interest in your 33 divine beasts technique a long time ago. I never thought you'd be the ones appearing before me. What is this technique that you're talking about? Is it powerful? I wouldn't go so far as to call it powerful. It allows a first or second stage cultivator to develop a fake innate true chi. It's common knowledge among cultivators that the best age to develop your foundations are when you're 4 to 5 years old. At this age, traces of innate true chi from your mother's womb are still present. Once you successfully establish your foundation, you can take this innate true chi and store it in your heart aperture. In doing so, you prevent setbacks in your breakthroughs before the third stage. The first 2 volumes of the 33 Divine Beasts technique is very useful for a cultivator like you, one who has missed this time frame. If you successfully condense fake innate true chi, you'll increase your cultivation speed 3-fold at minimum before you reach the third stage realm. That's amazing. This technique is miraculous. Lol web novel. That's impossible. The 33 Divine Beasts technique that we cultivate doesn't have the ability to produce innate true chi. Those are just rumors that outsiders decide to spread. I didn't expect that the 33 Divine Beasts' inheritance to be so underwhelming. No wonder you've been reduced to a third-rate cultivation annexation. Nonsense. We're the most powerful. Swoosh faint swoosh. So is it impossible for US to obtain the complete version of the technique? Lol Reeb novel. Don't worry, we'll see what happens once I capture their companion. Even if there was a problem with how the technique was passed down, ITLL work out on as its first and second volumes are intact. Rumble Shuhuang, you'd only need it to develop a fake innate true chi. As for me, I just want to see if it can be used as a reference to help complete my own cultivation technique. He created his own cultivation technique? Rumble rumble. Rumble la hsh huff huff vcl. Fwoosh. Lol heb novel. Whoosh vel. Bang. Hello, friend Shuhan. Lil web novel, who is this? I don't think I recognize. Novel, you don't recognize me? Look at this. Does anything come to mind? Copper or iron trigrams, unlimited divisions, a great immortal master. Copper or rock? UN limit trirums divisions novel senior immortal master copper trigram? Ha, that's right. The one and only. W. Wheeling that cart around makes him look like a laborer. It has absolutely nothing to do with being a fortune teller or whatever else he is. Loft web novel. Medicine master wanted me to bring this ointment to you. Apply it directly to the girl's chest. Her chest? Yep. She'll be up and at M in about 2 months. That's a guarantee. Web novel senior white, Gloglo, or Dowdu. Why don't one of you guys apply the ointment onto Lady Choo Choo? This small monk cannot touch a female's naked body, and the great Dowdu already has a wife. I can't. Then I'll do it. You know, if you were the one applying that ointment on the little Chu family lattice chest, perhaps a new Dao companionship could form. They'll let you in on something based on your face alone. I can tell that you're lucky in love. Are you doing a divination right now? Oh no. Whenever senior copper trigram tells your fortune, the opposite happens. Now, the question is, what's the opposite of being lucky in love? Oh, I just based it off of the color of the aura I see on your forehead. But I might as well. I am in a good mood today, so I'll do a complimentary divination just for you. Plop. Lucky. I am done for. He said I am lucky, which actually means Eve got bad luck. Oh, wow. This divination relates to love, too. I told you that you're lucky in love. You should pay more attention to the women around you. Lel web novel like that Miss Chu from before. Perhaps you could become Dao companions with her. Fit. Lef webnoi, of course. There's no way in hell I am interacting with any women now. Wasn't it obvious that I was only being honest? Or is it wrong to tell the truth now? Lu Wernovella hem. Speaking of which, did you have something else you needed to do? You were on your way here anyway, right? Yeah. A couple of days ago, I got really hyped up and did a divination for my disciple. Heb novel, it was the best. Great LCK in fortune and everything. It was seriously the best one Eve given in my entire life. The best. But my disciple, Iron Trigram, got crazy panicked all of a sudden and locked himself in seclusion right away. Oh, God. Something horrible is going to happen to him. Tremble novel, huh? Why was he so panicked if it was such a good divination? Because ever since I started learning divinations, Jeb novel Eve never given an accurate one to this very day. So you do. So you do know that your divinations are full of crap. I was thinking that I might be able to use Senior White's incredible luck to help Iron Trigram survive whatever trouble is coming his way. That's why I gathered my courage to come face to face with him. Are you planning on inviting Senior White to guard, visit your place? Laugh web novel, well, it's not anything urgent. They'll stay here for a couple of days and decide if I want to invite Venerable White to my place as a guest. Lol web nha, speaking of which. When did you mail fellow Taoist 7 Lives Talisman those language teachers to help him out? Ha? What's this about mailing teachers? /web novel fellow Taoist 7 Lives Talisman thanked you in the 9 Provinces #1 group before. He said you sent him some college students as language teachers, and he even attached a picture of them. Palace Master 7 Lives Talisman, thank you for mailing me these teachers, friend Shuhan. What the hell? Could I actually borrow your phone for a bit? I need to sign in to my account. No problem. Do whatever you want on it. Beep beep / China Telecom message service number pop-up news notification. Yesterday, on July th, an aircraft traveling over the East China Sea lost contact with the Air Traffic Control Center. A total of passengers and aircrew members were on board. Departments have already started taking action to locate and retrieve the aircraft. PM, the news about the plane disappearing wasn't released too long ago. I need to contact my yesterday parents before they start worrying. Beep beep, left web novel. Web novel Shuhan? Is it really you? Are you alright? Where are you right now? What happened to your phone? Why won't my calls go through? Whose number is this and why is it just a bunch of asterisks? Calm down, MOM. This is what happened. 10 minutes later. C. She finally finished lecturing me. Beep beep G. China Telecom message Spirit Butterfly Islands soft feather document expression package. RARLA / web novel PM. Soft feather sent an offline document? Why can't I download it? Stressed by a mountain of books, what kind of file did you send me? Don't think my signal is very good here. I can't download it. Spirit Butterfly Islands soft feather, oh, you're online. I sent you a package of expressions that I made. They're super cute, so I wanted to share them with you as soon as I could. I'll try sending them again. Spirit Butterfly Islands soft feather stressed by a mountain of books, thanks. I still can't download it. Sutterfly Canis soft feather expression package.rar.kb unable to download. Spirit Butterfly Islands soft feather? Spirit Butterfly Islands soft feather, it failed again? What's going on? Stressed by a mountain of books, it's probably because of my crappy reception. I am on a deserted island in the middle of the East China Sea right now. Spirit Butterfly Island, Soft Feather, the East China Sea, and a deserted island. Are you on the mysterious island? Stressed by a mountain of books? Am not. I am just on some normal island that Senior White and Dowdu randomly found around here. I did just return from the mysterious island, but all my memories of the place are sealed. Spirit Butterfly Island, Soft Feather, Pat Pat, don't let it get you down. Medicine Master might be able to find a way to get those memories back. Stay hopeful. Stay cheerful. Stressio by a mountain of books. Yeah, it would be for the best if I could remember everything. I feel like trying to unseal these memories will be hard, though. Lu/Webno, stressed by a mountain of books. Right. If you can't send the file here, why don't you email it to me or just upload it to the group? I'll download it once I get back. Spirit Butterfly Island, Soft Feather, upload it to the group? Oh, feel a bit embarrassed, but at the same time, it'd be amazing to have everyone in the group see such adorable expressions. Spirit Butterfly Island, Soft Feather, stressed by a mountain of books. Stressed by a mountain of books, then you should post it to the group. I'll take a look when get back. I need to talk with Senior 7 Lives Talisman now, so we'll talk to you later. Spirit Butterfly Island, Soft Feather, see you. Spirit Butterfly Island, Soft Feather. Time to start uploading. He. Do web novel. Stressed by a mountain of books. Are you online, Senior? Palace Master 7 Lives Talisman, you're finally online. Thank you for sending me those college students to use as teachers. Stressed by a mountain of books about that. How should I say this? Feel like there's been a bit of a misunderstanding. For now, I hope you can help me take care of my friends. Palace Master 7 Lives Talisman, don't worry, it'll make them feel right at home. Palace Master 7 Lives Talisman, stressed by a mountain of books, then it'll be troubling you. Also, would you be able to let my friends call home so everyone knows that they're safe? Palace Master 7 Lives Talisman, no problem. You'll think of some way to create a phone or something similar. Stressed by a mountain of books, thanks again, Senior. Thanks for letting me use your phone. Where did you find one that has such good reception even in a place like this? No problem. Most of the fellow Taoists in the group got these custom phones from True Monarch Yellow Mountain, including me. Left web novel, do you need one too? I'll fix one up for you once we get back. Whoosh, it's very simple. I was able to do the same after tinkering with a couple of phones. Nebnov. You're amazing. I'd expect nothing less from such a great senior. I wonder how many phones he actually ended up messing around with. Oh, also, has Lady Choo Choo gotten any better? The ointment is doing pretty well. I think she'll be back on her feet in about a month, but she won't be able to tend to her business on the grievance settling platform. We can't do anything about that problem either. Since that's the case, should we visit Senior 7 Lives Talisman next? There's no rush. We're still waiting for a few more visitors to arrive. Cultivate, I'd like to see if we can get a complete copy of the 33 Divine Beasts technique from them. Oval. Whoosh. Web novel, it's finally done uploading. There are downloads already. I think it's going to be popular. Chat announcement, album documents, activity settings, files total, MB/B currently in use, file expression package.rar size owner Spirit Butterfly Islands SUFT Feather Q times downloaded times cultivation byproduct classification sheet. KB True Monarch Yellow Mountain times WWP how to buy China Joy tickets. KB Northern Riveros Cultivator times guidebook to reading the 3-body problem on the Downeller name list CF members who broke traffic rules. KB.MB, Scholar Crump times True Monarch, Yellow Mountain beep. Beep beep beep. Northern Riveros Cultivator, great job, Lady Soft Feather. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber, great job, Lady Soft Feather. Dharma King Creation, great JB, Lady Soft Feather. Beep beep True Monarch Yellow Mountain, great job, Lady Soft Feather. Fairy Lychee Cuteness, I am very cute today too. Fairy Lychee Cuteness, Fairy INE Cuteness, Fairy Lychee Webnov, I am very cute today too. I am very cute today too. Dear cuteness, I am very cute today too. Lol Webnov Fairy Lychee, this picture is my favorite. I am changing my profile picture to this cuteness overload version of Senior White in pigtails. No one gets to use this one. True Monarch Yellow Mountain LL used the one where Senior White is praying. Ponytailed Senior White is mine. Fight me. Beer. Beery Thrice Reckless Mad Saber Senior White looks amazing when HES angry. I am using this one as my profile pic. Webanovel Thrice Reckless Mad Saber, you're also really cute today, Fairy Lychee. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber Cute Fairy Lychee Beep Beep Shine Northern Riveros Cultivator. Fellow Taoist Thrice Reckless King Down Tunyu a Thrice Reckless Mad Saber Done Great Master Profound Principle Cold Sweat Left Web Novel Beer. Every single member has Senior White as their profile picture. It's turned into Venerable White's little group now. Maybe hell decide that it isn't worth it to punish everyone. If all of Lys are doing it, could we get away with it? What's this? Heb no. True Monarch Yellow Mountain, True Monarch Yellow Mountain, True Monarch Yellow Gunton, did you take all these photos, Spirit Butterfly Island Soft Feather? I am also curious about the hands in this picture. Do they belong to the person that helped dress Senior White up? Spirit Butterfly Island's Soft Feather. I took most of them. That's Senior Son's hand. Webnov True Monarch Yellow Mountain Thrice Reckless Mad Saber Northern Riveros Cultivator. A couple of chapters? I bet the boy will only manage to live for 2 more at most. To think that there are pictures of all of Senior White's expressions. There are almost 60 of them. This is amazing. This is simply heaven. /Webnoil, these types of fans are terrifying. I should send White Crane to Venerable White just to see what happens. Ahem. Did you come all the way here just to be added to the group? La Web Novel, I am mainly here to give a report on a situation I previously covered. We made the Westerners believe that instructor Li Shihua appeared as part of a one-time collaboration with China using the media and a government announcement. That space station was also dealt with using the appropriate measures. Reporting things like this over the phone isn't very polite, so... It'd be better to tell him in person. You handled those matters very well, you might even get Venerable White's praise. Aren't you just using this as an excuse to get closer to him? If you put it that way, I am going to find him right now. I'll do my best. Godspeed. I am sure you'll succeed. Swoosh fanatics are a real pain to say the least. La Web Novel. Senior White is fixing up some traps to prevent people from escaping, and Senior Immortal Master Copper Trigram is preparing the altar. Looks like we'll be staying on this island tonight. Let's try setting up a house or something. /Heb Novel, do you know how to build a house? I don't. You're as useless as ever. Watch me. Web Novel. Rumble. I underestimated him. I never would have thought that he had amazing survival skills. Loft Web Novel, see this? A necessary skill needed to run away from home. I can build a den in a minute. It keeps out the wind and rain, and it's comfortable too. You wanna come in and try it out? Clank Spurt Lel Web Novel. Luckily for US, Senior Copper Trigram's handcart even has a tent. He's basically got a whole supermarket in there. Webnov. Lady Onion, do you still have memories from the mysterious island? Ha! Webinkvel Lady Onion. Lady Onion. What happened to you? It hurts. Ha! So you can speak now. What happened to you? Who plucked your sprout? And what about the mysterious island? Do you remember anything? The mysterious island? What kind of place is that? Does it have any good places to eat? Why do I ever expect anything from a stupid onion of all things? You're completely unreliable. Ow. Where did my sprout go? Damn it. Did you pluck off my sprout and eat it? I wasn't the one who did it. I was just asking you where it went. I don't believe you. If you didn't eat it, then you're definitely hiding it somewhere. And how could I? Rummage plop my sprout. That's my sprout. Screw you. You really did pluck it. Damn it, Song Shuhan. You really did pluck it. I never thought someone as nice as you would end up tricking me. Calm down. Stop yelling already. I don't remember anything from my time on the mysterious island. If I stuck it back in place, would it go back to how it was? Reeb Nov. And how are you going to stick it back on? What are you even going to use to stick it back on? Glue? How about I take your tiny little brain out and see if you're still functional when I glue it back in? Talish. If I really was the one who did it, they'll think of some way to make it up to you. What do you have in mind? Don't worry. I keep my word. If I tell you I am going to do something, then you can trust that I will. Humph. I'll take your word, then. Lou web novel. She's actually pretty reasonable. For an onion. I know Lady Onion isn't very compatible with Buddhist techniques. What if I tried teaching her other types of techniques when I get the chance? In the meantime, I should use this time to cultivate my mental energy. Maybe I'll remember something if I train enough. Shish shish. I used to be attacked all the time when I was weaker. I'd hide in the mountains, forests, or even the ocean when people chased me back in the day. Sizzle sizzle pl hebno /l. I also couldn't survive without food like I can now, so I ended up practicing this roasting ability until I mastered it. Did they attack you because you gave them phony divinations? I wouldn't put it like that. Do you really think he's that kind of person? There have to be other reasons why people get mad at him every now and then. Low webnovel Rishchana's Stories 1. Anyways, I am just going to reply to this text. Tal. It finally finished loading. Anti-China Unicon G Cultivation Chat Group FARF Lidl 2 very cute today damn. Fairy Lionela we novel I am very cute today too. This picture. The sheer Fedrescioni. I am very cute today too. Cuteness I'll use Senior White's face of disdain as my profile picture. Lof webnovel youth thank. Amazing. Running off so friend Song Shuhang and Lady Soft Feather made this expression package. I'll give Lady Soft Feather a thumbs up, into the sunseta and I'll light a candle in honor of friend Song Shuhang. I'll call Senior White over to eat now. Heb novel. Be careful. H ha. Whoosh. Senior White. It's getting late. Why don't we go eat first since that Wolf 1 guy still hasn't come? MMH. I believe Senior Copper Trigram has just finished barbecuing some wild game. It looks and smells delicious. Rational stories. Let's try some, then. Also. Do you think it would be interesting if I changed my hairstyle? Your hairstyle? Novel Stories Cho. Something like this, perhaps? Crack J web novel Sarab I am done for. I won't be alive to see the next chapter. Spurt. He must found out that Soft Feather and I dressed him up and took pictures of him. But Soft Feather and I wouldn't have told anyone. What if? Spurt Butterfly Island's Soft Feather that folder that Soft Feather was trying to send me. The one that I told her to send to the group. What if they were those photos of Senior M novel? My hidden talent is finding different ways to die. Deathseeker's ranking Neb novel. This is delicious. All those years running away after pissing you guys off was worth it just for this. He's good at telling the wrong fortunes and he's even better at cooking. There's been talk of your skill in the group for a long time, fellow Daoist Copper Trigram. Going just by taste, your cooking is on the same level as an immortal chef. Ha, you're too kind, Senior White. How does it taste, friend Shuhan? What's wrong, Shuhan? Did you get hemorrhoids? I am. I am fine. Senior Copper Trigram, Aria Terrora Mer Sharer. Again? I want to check the group lol hebnovel OH, would you look at the time? You guys finish eating and rest up. I'll activate the altar. Swoosh. Lol Wernavel. Senior Copper Trigram? Him I am done for. Senior Copper Trigram must have seen something. There's something posted in the group. It's getting late. We should get some rest. Novel. Ah, the sky is turning dark. It truly is getting late. It's time to rest. Time to rest in peace. Tick. Tuk tuk b.uuam. Nothing happened at all. Was it just a coincidence that Senior White was thinking about changing his hairstyle? LWEBN. I hope the world is as peaceful as it usually is today. Please let me spend today out of harm's way. Sizzle sizzle good morning. You're already hard at work this early. Morning. Sizzle sizv. What? Who are you? Crocky. I am Copper Trigram. Nebnovel Hey Morris. Shell L/webnovel. Senior, can you tell me your gender? Sparkle Sparkle. This is my greatest secret. No one in the 9 provinces #1 group knows my real gender or what I actually look like. Jebnovel. That isn't something you should be proud of. People's Committee no wonder why at the summit of the Forbidden City during that battle between Immortal Master Copper Trigram and Northern Riveros Cultivator. You a pylon telling. Dino appear trained the you offended of your elations. Northern Riveros Cultivator was made fun of by Immortal Master Copper Trigram for being unable to find him. So why did you suddenly decide to change into a female? Because of Venerable White, duh. Don't you think it's dangerous to face Venerable White as a man? I keep feeling like the way I see things will get seriously messed up. Keb novel. But I'll gain immunity from him on as I am a female. Good morning, Senior White. Spurt. Good morning. Shock Lel web novel see Senior White? Good morning to you as well, fellow Dioist Copper Trigram. Morning, Venerable Whiter I am done for. When did he come here? How much did he hear? Oh, right web novel could you help me out and see if the 33 divine beasts will come today? Shush and no problem. I'll figure that out right away. There's nothing to worry about. They're definitely coming today. You'll catch all of them in one fell swoop. Web novel. Ah, so they won't be coming today either. They're quite an inefficient group dawdling even when they have people to save. Left Webno, should I just keep barbecuing? He Minhee do your best. I guess. I survived. W. Also, don't you need to gather luck? You built the sacrificial altar that the witch clan uses to strengthen their luck even though you aren't an ancient witch. That means it's a bit useless. Yeah, I am honestly just grasping at straws. I am trying everything I can. Web novel I found this when I was digging for a place to meditate in seclusion. If you're trying to strengthen your luck, then this is a first-class treasure. What is it? It looks like a fish's tail. It's a dragon's tail. But this is one that was left behind after the dragon solidified its essence, isn't it? That's right. This is the solidified essence of a small dragon. It's useless to me, so I can lend it to you for a bit. Digging up dragon essence when you're just trying to find a place to meditate. He's the luckiest guy in the world. But this is clearly a trap. Don't fall for it, Senior Copper Trigram. NMR. Spurt ID walk through the fire and flames as your junior. I'll do anything you tell me to. Relax, I won't make you do anything too difficult. I just want you to help one of True Monarch Yellow Mountain's subordinates, Taoist friend Jolie, you need to act as a mediator between him and Liang Yuan. She's an instructor at Cloud Academy, one of the erudite schools. It's all because of a misunderstanding Neb novel. Friend Jolie is a bit straightforward. And because of some trouble with Daladol, he's convinced Ouyang Yuan is just someone that Daodu was pretending to be using a fake account. He ended up telling her everything that happened. The people from the White Cloud Academy have an unwavering kind of love and unconditional trust in their partners. LL web novel. That's why Ouyang Yuan was so hurt by what happened. She's been ignoring friend Jolie for a while now. To make things worse, the monster hunter girl who was trying to catch Daldal told Jolie that if he was abandoned, they could go hunting and drinking together. He just so happened to be talking on the phone with Ouyang Yuan at the time, so friend Jolie's in big trouble. But why does something feel wrong? That isn't a problem. It's only a small misunderstanding, so it'll be fine once we lay everything out. Besides, they still love each other. Clearing this up will be a piece of cake. Swish, this is a matter that involves the lifelong happiness of two fellow Taoists. We can't be careless, but we should also hurry. You should see fellow Taoist Jolie as soon as possible. So that's his game. He was waiting for this moment. You don't need to go to all the trouble. It's fine if I just rush there. La web novel. Myself. Swoosh L. SWW laugh web novel. Swish, this is my newly modified disposable flying sword. As an improvement to Edition, I added an ability that allows for a curved flight pattern. Swish swish swish. It also simulates free-falling and parachuting during its descent to give you the thrill and excitement of base jumping. Swish sash swish. You won't need to worry, of course. In order to ensure the rider's safety, the disposable flying sword will automatically protect the rider once it reaches meters from the ground. Left web novels. Copper Trigram really messed up this time. Web novel. The end result isn't too bad. I could make further improvements to the flight trajectory. This edition was meant to be used in outer space, but I can reference it to start a new series. I never imagined that Copper Trigram would be the first one to use it. I should create more of these when I have the time. VEL. He didn't think Senior Copper Trigram would be the first one on that thing. Why do I get the feeling that the person meant to be screaming up there was supposed to? Swish novel. Oh God, I am going to die. I need to find a way to sign on to the 9 Provinces #1 group and make sure I know what's going on. I want to get in touch with Su Clan's Senior 7 so he can pick up the skeletal dragon's withered vine. There for 16's injuries. That was the perfect excuse to use his phone. Flawless. Web novel. I'll contact him for you. Meanwhile, use the fire controlling art to maintain the barbecue's temperature. If you can do that, you'll be able to learn how to refine chi and blood pills later on. Sizzle Eb novel. I am done. I am totally done for. It's obvious that he doesn't want me to get my hands on a phone. Rumble, there's definitely something going on in the group chat. Lol Neb novel. Whoosh whoosh fire of web novel. Contestino art whoosh cultivation chat erup. TTHE way he's smiling. I am so dead. He definitely prepared the new version of his flying sword to use on me. He may have taken the blow for me this time around, but it won't be happening again. It just so happened that Senior Copper Trigram took the blow for me because he's always finding new ways to screw himself over. Lol web novel, what should I do? What should I do? Alright, Eve notified fellow Taoist 7 for you. He'll be here very soon. Thank you. Heb novel, I'll go prepare a welcome gift for him. Keep looking after the barbecue. You have an acceptable level of control over the fire controlling art. Not bad at all. Well, practice refining chi and blood pills once we return. Crack petrified, alright. Sounds good. Senior White must be going to look for tree branches. Oh, inevitable, it's just as I thought. I guess my turn is coming up after Senior Copper Trigram. Laugh Webnovel swish. I addition and a new version that spirals into the heavens. Not bad at all. Swish. There's even a meteor effect when it flies, which creates streaks across the sky. I call this improved edition the disposable meteor sword. Webnov. I channeled all of my power into my ear aperture so I could listen in. Suzzy sizzle. I am actually screwed. He made it even better. Now it's even more terrifying. And to make things worse, my phone doesn't have any service. I can't even send out an SOS. Brother Shuhon, it's burning. Fwumpy wom nebnovel. Shoot. The flame got too big. Lu/webnovel fwish. Which language do these characters even come from? What language are they trying to learn again? They're just scribbles. Even cursive doesn't get as bad as this. You can't read it at all. How much willpower do these natives need if they're actually trying to master Mandarin using this? It's hard enough trying to identify even a single character. They've got it tough. But most of the tribespeople can actually write out the 3-character classic by heart using these scribbles. They must have suffered like crazy. La Webnovel, I feel so bad for them. We have to do our best to help them before we leave. So there's a problem with the characters that I to like them? My oath to teach 10,000 of them how to read and write. No wonder why they still couldn't do it even after I taught them the 3-character classic. And all this time, I thought it was because the text was too easy for them that it wasn't enough for them to learn the language. That's why I also introduced the Analects of Confucius. It'll help teach the characters too. Once I've finally achieved my goal. Lel Winovel Russell'll complete my exchange with friend Song Shuhong for the Blood God Crystal, and he'll finally be able to ascend to the 5th stage Spiritual Emperor. Doubtu, is Senior White still crafting those disposable meteor swords? Russell. La Hebnovel woof. This is already the 16th one. It's like he's trying to create a meteor shower. But what got him so worked up? Did we do something to make him mad again? Lel Mebnovel, I am not too sure. But it might be because of a file that Soft Feather sent to the group. A file? Ha! Lol Wernovel Senior White, I am here. Bam! You got here quickly. That's Beckelai 16 is in dire need of the withered vines. I rushed here as fast as I could. Ha ovel. Let Nebnovel. Here are of the skeletal dragon's withered vines. Has 16's wounds gotten any better? I can't thank you enough, friend Shuhong. Her life isn't in danger, but as for how well she'll be able to recover, that's a question of her strength. You've helped our 16 many times already. Here is a card that will allow you to obtain an unlimited number of medicinal pills. ITLL help open your nose, ear, and mouth apertures. Unlimited pills. Seyehan la webnovel oh, how I envy the rich. Oh webnovel. And once you ascend to the 2nd stage, it'll let you cultivate in the 1st layer of the Spirit River Secret Realm 10 whole times. How does that sound? Wow, that's... Oh, Webnov. The spiritual energy in the Spirit River Secret Realm can help strengthen your body, and cultivating there is 5 to 10 times faster than cultivating outside. It's a very good location to cultivate in seclusion. But there's one little problem. Friend Shuhong has stumbled across fortune, and he's also had his fair share of life and death experiences. He's already in the 1st stage Leaping Dragon Gate realm. He doesn't need the pills to open his nose, ear, or mouth apertures. La Webnovel what? You're already in the 1st stage Leaping Dragon Gate realm? What kind of special cheat are you using? You're advancing way too quickly. I was just really lucky. You know what I am trying to say, right? BNOV. But I had to make sure I didn't die while I was with him. Rumble. Rumble I know what you mean. Long as you're with Venerable White, you could go from the first stage to the 8th stage. You just have to survive, Al Nebnobble. Anyways, they'll take the withered vines, and he'll put some thought into another thank you gift when I get back. 16 is in urgent need of these, so I won't be staying any longer. No need to be so formal. See you. Lel E.B. Huff. It's done. Fellow Taoist 7, since you're in such a rush, allow me to send you off. Vel Ies Hus. Ha, there's no need to go to all the trouble. I can just use my flying sword. The Spirit River Sioux clan isn't far from here, so we'll arrive soon enough. Compared to the old edition, the disposable meteor sword uses the most advanced curve flight pattern and parachute landing augments. Fiction at Steve added a spiral takeoff feature and a meteor effect as well. It's a masterpiece. This is going to be horrible. I can't watch this. Covers eyes. You're much too kind. I'll be leaving by my own means, though. This will be where we part. Swish. There's absolutely no way I am letting Senior White send me home using that disposable meteor sword. /webnoville die. But I already checked the map and set the coordinates. Swish, I promise this sword will send you back to the Spirit River Sioux clan. Sarah's off you go. Owen swish swish. Loy Webk Tibnal. It's a bit too fast. All of my pictures are turning out blurry. What if I added a magical imprint spell on the sword to capture images and send them to me? He's a monster. Webenkville, I should have enough of these disposable meteor swords if I make about 20 more. Swish, but I'll probably need a few extra ones just in case. Swishy shish Tom home, the number of fellow Taoists in the group who want them just keeps increasing. We know Vel. That's terrifying. Even Sioux Clan 7, the most powerful 5th stage spiritual emperor, couldn't get away. The only thing he can do now is scream his lungs out. No. I need to think of a way to save myself. Fwish. I'll be able to see my beloved Venerable White soon. Should I say hello first or give him a present first? Ha! Isn't that Senior White's sword chi? Is it one of those disposable swords? Hello, fellow Taoist 7. How are you, Swish? Damn. What's he in such a rush for? Swish. Hey, what are you playing at? Le web novel Swish ohhfet it. I won't bother with him. Seeing Senior White is more important. I wonder if he still remembers Little White Crane from Earth's End. I am coming, Senior White. Somewhere near China's Spirit Butterfly Island. How does Soft Feather plan on dealing with the matter between the Chu family and the illusory F. Mari? How does Soft Feather plan on dealing with the matter between the Chu family and the illusory sword school? She hasn't done anything yet. It looks like she plans on quietly observing things for now, waiting to see how things turn out after the illusory sword school and the Chu family finish fighting on the grievance settling platform. Good. Pay attention to the illusory sword school's movements as well. If they dare make a move against Soft Feather, I trust you know what to do. I understand, Master. Beep, huh? Why is the group full of fellow Taoist White's pictures? Where did this file come from? Shy DISD, I suppose Soft Feather created these personally. Le web novel indie pitiful Kalo, I see having these images as your profile picture has become a trend in the group. Not bad at all. That's my daughter. I can't let her fall behind the latest trends. Let's use this one. Somewhere on the China-Korea border. Low web novel. Amman resident lives 1,000 meters underground. Master came up with a very good, auspicious, lucky, super amazing divination. Iron Soeve prepared 300 defensive formations. I should be fine, right? It's a bit boring just sitting around here, though. I'll take a look in the group. Beep beer iron. Beep beepsy beat wisher kore misfalia tyrax art diane the coon big tho. Trey ding cute then, VDE. Daiwambala keen had hope. Tog cuteness am very cute today too. Enri Lychee this picture is my favorite. Fui chancing WY profile picture to this cuteens override ad version of Senior White and Pittails. No one gets to use this one. The NIGTS thou that Santo sons the Menarch Volawunten one where Sonar Pete is fring beep WETE is Unal Port WEL. Pontus eat that son thrice reckless mad saber great, lady soft feather. Charma king creation great B, lady soft feather. True monarch yellow mountain great JB, lady soft feather. Beep very Lychee beep Hickson very cute today too. Eleb novel pace INE. So that's Senior White. I'll use the one called Venerable White's Blessing as my profile picture. China Unicom L Iron Trigram. Eve never met before, but he's supposedly luckier than anyone. Low web novel oral ETR please give me your blessing. Give me some luck to get through the greatest calamity of my life. Rumble/Webney it's here? Lou Nebnovel Naily. It's powerful. I need to find a way to make Senior White happy. Fictional freaks hi will he let me off the hook if he's in a better mood? If worst comes to worst, they'll have to find a way to replace the disposable meteor sword for the disposable flying sword. Nebnovel P. Nub. Oh, right. Shu Han. Frightened yes. I am here. What's the matter? Don't be so nervous. I suddenly realized that you're in the Leaping Dragon Gate realm, so meditating in seclusion won't help you. So what do I need to do? We can talk about anything you want on as it has nothing to do with disposable flying swords. Fishin a cultivator's experience in the Leaping Dragon Gate realm is like that of a fish jumping through the Dragon Gate. It's the process of going against the current. You either struggle against the stream or fall behind. Webnovel Ral Eateries Hus what you need right now is to experience going against this current. With your body. Wouldn't I need to find a waterfall to mimic the sensation of going against the current? Shrew sh shroust. That's what I basically mean. You don't necessarily need a waterfall to experience it. What else would do the trick? Senior White said I don't necessarily need a waterfall to experience going against the current. There's still the sky, the deep sea, and even space. Damn it. I am used to saying what's on my mind, but can I just not run my mouth for once? Not too long ago, I gained a more profound understanding of the Great Way and obtained an interesting skill. I believe it'll be able to help you jump through the Dragon Gate. Swish. What kind of skill is it? An interesting skill? I guess that means Senior White isn't planning to send me off like the rest of them. It's a skill that deals with illusory realities, but also their complete opposite at the same time. Under the influence of this skill, you can change real-life events into illusions. I only have a surface-level understanding, but it's quite interesting. Allow me to show you. Wait. Let me prepare myself first. He only has a surface-level understanding? Some sort of interesting skill? This sounds super dangerous. Snap. Abnovel I don't feel any changes to my surroundings. Did Senior White use this weird skill of his yet? Is it because he fell into another daze and didn't activate/T yet? Wait, Senior White. Stop. Senior White's lethal stumbling skill has a blast radius of 100 meters. He'll die if I don't catch him. Boom. Lol. This is it. It's the end of the world. Will this be the day I finally die? Swoosh swoosh. It wasn't easy for me to survive for this many chapters, swoosh, and here I thought I'd be done in by a disposable sword. Snoosh, I am going to die from Senior White tripping instead? Fictional Stan, huh? I am still alive? Making it out alive even though I was so close to him falling must be some sort of miracle. I must be in really bad shape. I might be even worse off than Lady Choo Choo was when we found her. Ha! That's weird. Why doesn't anything hurt? When I use this illusory reality skill, I sometimes end up using too much mental energy. I got distracted. I didn't cause any damage, did I? There isn't any damage. Except for Shuhong's head. My head? I don't feel any. What the heck? My hair. I suppose we should shave it all off, then. It'll grow back quickly. Swish, shave it. He. I went through so much to prevent my true self from becoming bald in the sea of my consciousness. The flowers withered, the head shining, all old men will start balding. But here I am going bald first. Snovel. Skreek, skreek. I am bald now. But I get any stronger. You're very handsome now, brother Shuhong. Baldness suits you. You were born to become a monk. Born to become a monk? Humph. Brats like you should stick to talking only when you're asked to. Smack. I was only being honest, so why am I still getting smacked? Why are you like this? Senior White, your skill can change reality into illusions. So how come the crater in the ground disappeared, yet my hair still got shaved off by the rubble? Webi swish ah, that's to prevent me from being unable to distinguish between what's real and what's just an illusion when I am using the skill. I designate an object that isn't affected by the illusory reality as a reminder. And I decided it would be hair, because even if everyone's hair disappeared, it wouldn't cause any harm. It's also very noticeable when someone loses theirs. So are you saying I am just ridiculously unlucky? And my hair suffered because of it. Duldul, what are you doing? Taking a picture to capture this memory, woof. This is a precious stone that takes pictures, which used to be very valuable back in the day. Before the invention of the camera, low-ranking cultivators used this thing to take pictures. Delete that picture right now, Daudu. Our friendship is over if you don't. It's not like you'll be able to catch me, anyways. Let's just end our friendship then, woof. I am so tired. You are. Now that I am already bald. Has Senior White gotten a bit less angry? Swish, alright, my mental energy has been restored to optimal levels. It'll work for sure this time. Sims, let's try this again. Wait. I don't have any more hair other than my eyebrows. Web novel blub 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 blub. Spare my eyebrows. Glug glug I. Turned into a fish? He can even change your species within his illusory reality? SWSH. Wait. Swoosh, you don't want me to swim up against this waterfall, right? Swoosh swoosh. In the legend, the fish that jumped Throlai the Dragon Gate had it even more difficult. Rising past the first stage leaping Dragon Gate realm won't be any easier than going up this waterfall as a fish, so just keep swimming. You need to experience the feeling of jumping through the gate. Good luck. I believe in your willpower. I know you can do it. Then I'll do it. It's just going up a waterfall, and it's not like I can die in this illusory reality anyway. What do I have to be afraid of? Swoosh swoosh. Ha? Where am I? Swoosh, there's a silly little fish all alone here. Swoosh. I am an expert in catching fish. Woof. Swoosh. Blub 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 blub. Damn it, Daudu. What are you doing? This one isn't too bad. The meat's tender, but still a bit chewy. Eb novel. Munch. Daudu, don't. That's brother Shuhong. Swallows gulp, what did you just say? That little fish is actually brother Shuhong. Senior White transformed him into a fish so that he could swim up the waterfall. It was so he could experience jumping through the Dragon Gate. If you don't spit him out, he's going to turn into Vayad Dodi. Plop. No wonder why it was so chewy. It was Shuhong. Blub 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 blub. I'll never fet this, Daudu. Are you feeling any better? Flop flop novel plor blib blub 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 blub. Someone. Globe whoa. Put me. In the water. Hurry up. I can't breathe. Little goldfish song Shuhong deceased. Oh, no. Senior White. Brother Shuhong died. Snap. Web novel fictionale story swoosh. No. Don't. Tion Cha, I don't want to be pooped out. That's great. He changed back. Share shake 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 wake up. Come on, wake up. I had this dream that Dowdo ate me and I turned into his poop. Web novel that wasn't a dream. You actually died. That's right. I actually died. Swish I didn't turn into poop, though. Terina. Swish I am sorry. That was my bad. Swish Dowdo. Swish. It was all my fault. I shouldn't have been so careless when I saw a little fish swimming by. I should have asked what was going on before I ate it. I want to eat fish for a month as my punishment. How does that sound? So you've already apologized and you've laid out your own punishment already. What do you expect me to do? Just go along with it? You don't get hand drill kill. Swish swish swish. Aaron Aana, it hurts, spare me. I won't eat fish again, it's so painful. Our web novel. My hands hurt. Dowdo's stupid head is so hard. I think everyone should rest for now. Well, continue in a bit. We're going to do that again? I think we've done enough for today. Eve already turned into a big piece of poop. He'll be fully recovered in about a month, but that means there's no way he'll make it in time to the grievance settling platform. If I am not there, then the younger generation will have a hard time defeating the illusory sword school. Senior White. I have an unreasonable request for you. I'd like to ask for your help with the battle on the grievance settling platform. I am not him, though. You want to ask Venerable White to help you on the grievance settling platform? Venerable? No, but if he's a 7th stage Venerable, how would he have the time to waste in a fight between an unqualified school and an aristocratic family? He'd just laugh at me if I asked him something so stupid. Teb novel. You don't need to worry about that, Lady Choo Choo. Could you tell me what you want his help with? Well, no one is held responsible for any deaths that occur on the grievance settling platform, so the illusory sword school will use the opportunity to kill my family's strongest members. I wanted to ask him to watch over us for a bit. And once the battle is over, they'll make sure to kill everyone else, too. Rebnoi Hokkaido Tai Wei, the illusory sword school will think twice about going all out. Just relax and focus on recovering for now. We might be able to head over there and watch if we have the time. How does that sound? Is Senior White delivering them? Ishanal Steries NNA. Is Senior White delivering them? Pharma King Creation Osprey Butterfly Island Soft Feathery Atro Monarch Affaloud Kferi Dongfang Sishi Chase Reckless Mad Sager, Atro Monarch Ancient Lake Temples. Senior White is giving out his disposable meteor swords as gifts to the seniors in the group? What exactly happened in there? The file on the group chat. Did Soft Feather accidentally include that picture of Senior White in pigtails? The first thing I am doing once I get signal is contacting Soft Feather. I have to tell her not to open the package no matter what. And after that, I'll ask her what's going on. He'll use this chance to gather all our Taoist friends from the 9 provinces #1 group and hold a hand-guided tractor race. Nebno after that, he'll form a group with a few other fellow Taoists to explore the ancient ruins. Whiz. Eb novel. Swish. Swish. Tar L. Senior White. I haven't seen you in years, days, hours, and minutes. Who the hell is this idiot? Ah, Little White Crane. Senior White. You remembered me. I am so glad. You came at the perfect time. I have a gift for you. There's a seal on the box that will automatically open in 5 days. /L. Senior White. Not only did you remember me, but you've even prepared a gift? I am so moved. Tears streaming down face. Is that someone he knows? Nods. That's true. Monarch White Crane, Senior White's #1 fan. Venerable White's Fin Ti. So you were the one who helped cover up that incident last time? You really helped me out. If that's the case, should I change White Crane's meteor sword to a regular flying sword? Being able to help you was entirely my pleasure. Shy disdain. Oh, right. I collected all pictures of you, each one with a different hairstyle. I am going to scale them up, print them out, and place them all over my palace so that I can bask in your glory every single day. D. Web novel. Venerable White's Opinion. Venerable White's Opinion. This is the perfect opportunity. If you're free, you can help me send these gifts to our fellow Taoists in the 9 provinces #1 group as well. Just remember that all of these boxes have seals placed on them, so they'll only open after 5 days. Wown all of these. They're all gifts that Senior White is sending out. Should I steal them for myself? But Senior White will be mad for sure. You know what I can do. I'll deliver them first, and once the seals have lifted, they'll collect all the gift boxes before I go back. Leave it to me. Angas. They aren't in seclusion. Determined. I guarantee that I'll deliver them all. Neb novel. Then you should go right away. I'll give you another surprise when you... Oh, you're too kind. I'll deliver them. Pounds possiblet then. I'll report back soon, so wait for me. Swish novel. A full expression package. Over pictures? Spurt. I think I am totally done for. Smile. LOL. WEBNC. Now no, I am done for. Fwish. Sheep 7, is the recon drone picking up anything? Fictional story. I've compiled all of the information. Please take a look at the screens. Our recon drone, Seabird, found Shark 9 with a sword injury on his chest and Whale 8 with blunt trauma to highway back. Good. At least they're still alive. Where are our enemies? Wolf 1. Take a look at these images from our other recon drone, in. Based on this small monk's body, physique, and behavior, I predict he has just recently established his foundation. He may have only recently opened his eye aperture, so he's no threat. Nebnovel moral be deafened. The young man by his side is also no cause for concern. While he's most likely a bit stronger than the monk, our observations suggest he's still new and hasn't reached the second stage yet. Snake 23. The one that we should focus on is that little Pekingese. We can't tell how strong it is, but it can speak the human language. That means it's at least a second stage beast. Hey! The recon drone found another person. So this is a device used for scouting. It has a very interesting structure. Vel. It has a very interesting structure. Vel. Buzz. Bah damn it. The drone was destroyed. Wernov. That's him. He's the one that stole my tree branch and tricked me into riding that swordfish by making me think it was a gift. It swam at 10 times the speed, didn't have any brakes, and there wasn't any way to stop it. Nabbin. How strong is he? Terrifyingly strong. He'd be able to. Nilmi Windu even lifting a finger. He can draw runes in the freaking air. He's so strong that he could add mind control, a water barrier, spirit gathering, and speed formations to a swordfish of all things without even batting an eye. Can't UAC. To outsmart him instead of confronting him. We can kidnap that young man or the little monk and exchange them for Shark 9 and Whale 8. But in the world of cultivators, we can't lay our hands on deist priests, Buddhist monks, women, or children. That means our mark is the young man. Then it's decided. We're making him our top priority. Deep Creek Vel. Web. Everyone can take a weapon and 2 defensive talismans. Snake 23, form a battle plan for tomorrow. Well, let them see the strength of the 33 divine beasts. Alright. July th cloudy. Russell. How come my cultivation has been so productive these past couple of days? Is it because you really do change after becoming bald? It's normal. Sort of like the final burst of light you'd see from a star turning into a supernova. Before someone dies, they're overcome with energy to struggle one last time. He's just speaking nonsense. You're a good person, so you won't die early. I am sure you'll live up to 100 years. Ilayaha marapt. That's one way of putting it. So does that mean he'll die when he's 100 years old? That's not what I meant. Put. Daudu, stop bullying Gloglo. I'll dive into the ocean and see if I can catch something for us to eat. Novel. Splash glubnr. There are 2 inns and a seabird flying around here, and it's so obvious that they're recording what's happening on this island. Do they think Senior White and I are blind? Whoosh. I bumped into Senior White as soon as I come to the surface. Splash. Is he still mad? How do I protect myself from the trouble that stupid expression package is making for me? Why did I have to bump into Senior White? What should I say to get his mind off those pictures? La web novel splash. Were you going for a swim? Yep. I wanted to see if I could catch any seafood. Oh, Shu Hong. You should probably know the weather forecast for today. Large tsunamis will be sporadically appearing about 100 meters from our little island. Make sure you pay attention to your surroundings and don't swim too far out. Tsunamis? Only 100 meters out? Who could even calculate how far away something like that would be? Senior White wants to go all out. Come here for a second. Webno, is he going to send me off into the sky? Slap. Is this another 10,000-mile flying escape technique? It doesn't have a name yet. How about we call it Disposable Song Shuhong? What does Disposable Song Shuhong even mean? Does it have anything to do with his disposable swords? Wait. Could you at least tell me what it does? It's a talisman based on the 10,000-mile flying escape technique. I made it so that you can experience what jumping through the Dragon Gate feels like. Could I ask you one more thing? Will I go flying off into the sky in a spiral? Neb novel. It's not like you're a flying sword, after all. You can't imprint a complicated rune like that onto a human body. Disposable Song Shuhong only has one function, itll give your body extra strength to force you upwards. If you happen to come across that tsunami, you can break through using its power. It'll come and save you afterwards. So you're saying that even with the tsunami, you'll be able to brave the wind and cleave the waves? Swish, that sounds like a godsend. Well then. Heading back into the sea. No sue. See you. Ring ring OVL. Fellow Taoist White. Long time no see. Sorry, I wanted another son, so I was just in the process of making my 26th kid with my third wife. That's actually why I didn't pick up last time. Did you need something? I need your help with something. I believe those coordinates in the East China Sea are part of your territory, correct? I'd like to schedule a small but powerful tsunami. La web novel. No problem. But I already gave that region to my 21st daughter, Yu Jiaozhou. Achu will have her find you so that you can discuss the specifics in person. Your 21st delighter? Was she born in the last 100 years? Alright, have her contact me. Since it's my first time meeting her, they'll prepare a gift once everything's settled on my end. Always a gentleman, aren't you? Wahaha. Anyways, I really want an 11th son. When I get one, they'll have enough to form a soccer team. And in 10 years, they'll crash that stupid Apolloni's immortal cave and trash his son's team. Alright, I am hanging up. Eve got a son to make. Meanwhile, In the depths of the sea. I spent all night coming up with 5 plans to lure Song Shuhong or that monk kid away from the island, and I even thought up ways to avoid the Pekingese and that cultivator in white. I had 15 whole ways to capture them, but they're all useless now. Who would have thought that he'd swim away from the island himself? At least that makes things easier for US. We just have to surround him, and he'll be as good as ours. It's a foolproof plan. Everyone, slowly close in on him and keep your aura concealed. When the time comes, you may open fire. All we need to do is keep him alive so we can use him as a trading piece for Whale 8 and Shark 9. Our guns are customized, so they're too powerful. We should use the tranquilizer instead. Well, give him enough to knock out an elephant. Cultivators aren't that easy to kill, so ITLL be fine. Lol web novel. Understood. Blub. Blub 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 blub. Vel blub. The turtle-breathing Tengen/K that I learned from Senior White is really useful. You want escape this time? Ha! I am getting a really bad feeling. Low web novel. It feels like a BLNCH of people have their eyes on me. Is it the 33 divine beasts? This is bad. Need to get back to the island. Swish. Senior White. May I ask how big of a tsunami you need? True monarch tyrant flood dragon's daughter Ujiajo Hesnavel. What should the scope of the tsunami be? I'd like it to be as powerful as you can make it, as you can control it. As for the scope, it should be fine as the tsunami stops meters away from this island. MN. Oh, and don't cause too much damage to the environment. I'll give you the signal when I want you to start. Actually, there'll be a change of plans. Make the tsunami about meters away instead, and now you're going to make it as big as possible. I want everything to get swept up to the island. No problem. Tsunami, come forth. Swoosh. Sims. Swish swoosh swiss. Stop. Don't even think about running. Novel swoosh. Why is there suddenly so much turbulence in the waters? New show. Whoosh boom. Vel boom boom. So sha. There's no end to this raw power. And I can faintly sense the Elira of a monster beast. Is a water monster messing with us? This feeling of helplessness is familiar. I knew it. That pretty cultivator was going to get in our way. Swish swish swish. They were all flown up, so why was only one pushu to the bottom of the ocean? Swish swish. Swish, didn't Senior White say that the tsunami would be about meters away? I am only half that distance from the island right now. Swish swoosh. Swoosh, damn it. I wasted all my time asking if the disposable Song Shuhong flew in a spiral, and I have to ask how to activate this thing. Ugh. These waves are way too strong. I wouldn't be able to say the activation phrase even if I tried. Wait. Wouldn't jumping through the swoosh dragon gate be even harder than swimming up there? Ho swoosh lel web novel. I won't give up that easily. I'll break through the dragon gate bottleneck in a single breath. Buzz buzz the talisman. It's activating? Ah! This is way too fast. Laugh web novel. Yes. I reached the surface in no time. Swoosh. What the hell? Ha? Inconancy. Senior White. Where are the brakes? How could I be so stupid? Even if this spell doesn't send me in a spiral, swish, I'll still be flying at breakneck speeds. Aha. Swish when I remove all the other features from the 10,000-mile flying escape technique and have it only shoot upwards. The effect becomes much too strong. I need to remember to fix that. Disposable meteor sword, fly. Swish. Bring friend Song Shuhong back safe and sound. Swoosh. Swoosh. Now we're just missing the two from the submarine. Splash. You've helped me quite a lot today, Jojo. Novel, is there anything you want in return? Actually, I do want something. Please give me a chance to go through the shape-shifting Dragon Gate. Ow. I can't move. The shape-shifting Dragon Gate? You have to be at least a 7th stage venerable to do that. My bones. They feel like they're falling apart. It's like he put US in a washing machine and used the fastest spin cycle. We really messed with the wrong person. Are you sure? Once a monster beast goes through the shape-shifting Dragon Gate, they'll achieve half-human form and greatly improve their cultivation speed, but breakthroughs will become 10 times harder. Wes Novell. Eve already decided. Eve been preparing for decades, so Eve already prepared all the materials, offerings, and spirit stones I need to go through. I see. Then I have just one condition: I want someone to go through the gate with you. He'll stand under the gate so that he can see what it's like to go through firsthand. That way, he'll be able to better understand the process. But if someone else participates, it'll be even more difficult. Don't worry. I can assure you that even if you fail to pass through, it won't affect your strength or your realm. He'll even provide the materials for you to try passing through a second time. Well, that's an offer I can't refuse, can I? So who's going with me? Neb, no. Oh. He's here. AAA. Aft Swish. UWAA Senior White, let's shoot a movie. A movie. Blacken. I have to pass through the shape-shifting Dragon Gate with this idiot? Web novel ID completely fail. Ugh. Sorry about that. I am still a bit dizzy from the flying sword. Anyways, aren't movies just amazing? Long as you can imagine it, chances are, you can shoot it. Then you can portray yourself in any time and in any role. That does sound intriguing. Do you have a particular theme in mind? Even Senior White has succumbed to his idiocy. My first time at the gate is going to be a disaster. Eve got something in mind, but it's a little hazy. As it stands, all I have so far is dressing up as one of those Nalveal Reach jerks. I don't even really care what the plot is. I just need to make sure those car registrations show up. Alright. Well, find an equally interesting screenwriter to help us with the script, and we'll shoot a movie in our vision. If you want someone interesting, then I might know someone. He's an author, actually. I have his address, so we can kidnap him. I need to wrap up their conversation about movies. Senior White totally FT about letting me pass through the shape-shifting Dragon Gate. Kidnap? Lol Webaha? This axolotl can talk? Works at a snail's pace. He only writes 5,000 to 6,000 words every day. He can't even manage 10,000, but he wants to be a web novel author? So I want to kidnap him. He'll lock him in a dark room, and if he can't write 20,000 words a day, he won't be given food. Sounds good. Once we're back, we'll have him write a script for US. Then, we'll see if any of the seniors in the 9 provinces #1 group can help US find a director. And after that, we'll borrow some equipment and shoot the movie. Lol Webnov. Perfect timing. I just invited many of my old friends to a get-together. Perhaps we could have them participate in the movie as well. They're all very experienced. Attention, yes. I finally managed to distract Senior White. So I will decree interesting with them acting in it. Then it's settled. Shifted. Count me in. Count me in. Once I successfully pass through the shape-shifting Dragon Gate, I'll become a demi-human. No problem. I'll count you in. Wait, a demi-human? You can shapeshift? I'll be able to once I pass through. Swish so. A half-human, halfish? Swish. Will she look something like this? Ah, yes. The shape-shifting Dragon Gate. I almost FT about it. Shuhan, I prepared a rare opportunity for you. You can't miss it. He finally remembered. Wait. The Dragon Gate again? Don't worry, Eujiajiao will be the one passing through. All you need to do is experience it. Synchronize with her using her blood essence. That's good. So Lady Eujiajiao, what does a half-human, half-fish look like? Will you look like a mermaid? We have to take pictures afterwards. Sure. In the meantime, you two should take these medicinal pills and prepare yourselves. Nebu Jiaojiao, take out the materials, offerings, and spirit stones you prepared. There's no better day to do it. It'll even help you through the gate. This is the power of illusory realities. Shia. This tiny waterfall doesn't look all that difficult to splash, get past. Why's it so heavy? This is horrible. Every single drop of water feels like lead. I feel like I am being punched 1,000,000 times. Bang bang gang. You just consumed Eujiajiao's blood essence, after all. Now, you can enjoy everything that Eujiajiao is going through. Relax. Sit back and enjoy the experience. Soar. Lightning appearing during a watertight tribulation. This is electricity from the heavenly tribulation. Today isn't just opportune for passing through the shape-shifting Dragon Gate. Crackream now, Eujiajiao can use the heavenly tribulation to ascend to the 4th stage. Roar Dragon Resurrection. The waterfall is relentless and thunder explosively strikes as my body wears away. I feel like I am being skinned alive. How is this anything like a fish jumping through the Dragon Gate? Genevieve, I feel like I am being tortured 100 different ways all at once. If I don't move forward, then that means I am falling back. And if I am backing away, that means I am accepting defeat. Swish swishy swish. Rawr. Crack 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 Senior White. Did I do it? Eujiajiao has successfully crossed the Dragon Gate. She will now be granted its energy. Russell. You've got long legs. With features like that, you could be a model. Swish. These are some amazing results. Did she turn into a human? Vernavel. Senior White, did I actually fail? Maybe I didn't do it properly. No, you did it. You are, without a doubt, half fish, half human. Novel. No need to worry if your appearance isn't what you imagined. Once you ascend to the 5th stage and condense your monster core, you'll be able to transform completely. I see. So it was actually a success? Ha ha. I was really scared for a second there. Song Shuhong, come here. Didn't you say you wanted a picture with me? Okay. Here I was thinking that Eujiajiao would hate how she looked, but I guess I was worried over nothing. Ha? What is this feeling? I feel so free. It's like when you're chilled to the bone on a cold winter's day. And you get a mouthful of hot soup that warms you from the inside out. Wait, now I feel weird. Senior White, am I going to change into a demi-human too? Am I going to be half fish? Congratulations on overcoming the 1st stage Dragon Gate. You haven't actually ascended to 2nd stage True Master yet, but regardless. Would you like to delay your promotion? It may be beneficial for you to do so. Do you want me to wait because of my cultivator's will? I get that Eve been advancing really quickly, so it's far from perfect. Wait. I am basically 2nd stage now? Are you saying I have to improve my state of mind before I get to 2nd stage? Books and movies about cultivation are fine if you want to entertain yourself, but remember that none of it is real. Put. You already lack the innate true chi you'd normally receive from your mother's body. If there were some way for you to condense a pseudo-innate true chi before you ascended, then there'd be almost no difference between you and other cultivators who have the real deal. Then I need to stop this from happening. But I don't know how to. What's the key to doing it? Swish, swish, swish. Swish, huh? My chi and blood energy has stopped surging. The chi storage expanding technique can temporarily halt the flow of blood and chi energy to the embryonic dantian. Nebno, while the seal is active, you can fill up the 5 apertures with chi and blood again. Once you store enough chi and blood energy to flow into your dantian a second time, you can restart ascension. So I'd be converting 2 times the chi and blood energy. Doesn't that mean people who use this technique have 2 times the energy capacity in their dantian? That's right. The illusory reality dissipates. Whoosh. Rustle. It's Brother Shuhong. Everyone's back. Ahaha, have you decided to become a monk, Shuhong? I haven't. It's so hot during the summer, so I chose a hairstyle that isn't as stuffy. That's all. Oh, Lady Purple Mist. What are you doing here? Medicine Master received a text from Senior White saying that fellow Taoist copper trigram went whoosh, so he sent someone else to retrieve the test subjects. As his replacement, I am here to drop off medicine and pick them up. Also, what does it mean for someone to go whoosh? Chief Culprit Ebnov. No need to sweat the little things. Anyways, what are you trying to do with Wolf 1? Oh, you need to activate this medicine before you can actually use it. I need blood from a male cultivator to activate its properties, so I was going to take some from him. Shuhong, give her a few drops. Those men on the ground have some problems with their bodies at the moment. Bino, fellow Taoist Purple Mist, you'll need to mark up their bodies. You can retrieve them after you finish administering treatment to Lady Choo Choo. Sure. Alright, Shuhong, let's activate that medicine. Time is money, after all, especially mine. Soos. Spurt. Strange. This is my first time bloodletting, so how come I did it so smoothly? On SQUA. Is this enough? It's more than enough. If that's the case, could I ask you to help me stop the bleeding? I made a big cut, so a lot of blood is still coming out. And Novi, don't worry. Although I may have just started doing this, but I am still Medicine Master's disciple. Senior White. Help me. I thought he wanted to act cool since he was with a girl. Russell, my cut healed, and Lady Purple Mist brought those men back to Medicine Master. She left as quickly as she came. A lot happened today. I can only hope tomorrow's a bit more peaceful. Such. This secret room contains our family's greatest secret, our sword technique. Ebnovit can promote you to a great 5th stage golden core, but only if you can sufficiently grasp it. I'll work hard at it, Master. Ha! Is that Choo Choo? Did I end up dreaming about another person's past again? Lel web novel. Tap tap tap. Ha! Wait. What's he doing here? E.L. The loose cultivator, Li Tiansu. Maybe Senior Li Tiansu to light this sword technique to the Chu family a couple 100 years ago. Snovel. But with his personality, he wouldn't do that even if he was dirt poor. He wouldn't just give up the sword technique that Scarlet Heaven passed on to him, especially not outsiders. And out of all the times Eve's seen Senior Li Tiansul memories, Eve never seen anything that has to do with a sword technique. Am I doomed? Is it my destiny to wield a saber? Did the Chu family's disciples really comprehend this sword technique by staring at these pictures? Oval. I see. So that's the secret behind this sword technique. What? How could she come to understand anything about it with just a few glances? Why isn't there anything else? Why hasn't there been any explanations? This is unscientific. No, this is uncultivating. L. Webby. I see. So there are 108 forms. That's ridiculous. I couldn't even see one of them. Am I seriously so incompetent that I can only understand stuff like the basic Buddhist fist technique? I want to be a swordsman, not a monk. Swoosh. Swoosh. All of these forms can be reduced to combinations of 4 distinct movements, which can then be further simplified. Swoosh. Swoosh. My life belongs to a single blade. VEL. Wushel Webnop.